Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Well, that's good to
Actually,
hear. What's that?
it's been nice and busy.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
usually a good sign.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We got a bunch of people on the chat already, so
Yeah.
hello.
Before we do that,
Before we do that,
congratulations on your black belt.
thank you. Thank you. Very exciting. Got the
That's quite
black
an
nail
achievement,
polish right for the black belt, right? You all couldn't wait to see the black. Here it is.
including the black background.
Oh yeah, I got my black background. I wasn't even thinking of that. See? Must have been what do you call it, subconsciously thinking of it, maybe. Who
Yeah, I
knows?
should change myself to blue then because I got the blue light. Okay.
There you go. I let my picking time on all different colors. I love that thing. Very cool. That was super amazing of Kraken to send us those.
Well, let's do that.
Yeah, hazardous manufacturer made those. They're super really nice. He makes some really nice stuff. He made the picking time coasters as well, which sorry, mine's all wet because I was actually using it as a coaster, but let's see. Gorgeous coasters. I love these. I think I have one more to give away. Maybe that's what I'll give away today. The very last picking time coaster. But they
Ooh.
were amazing. Amazing little coasters.
And what you're watching on TV, by the way?
Yeah, but we got a bunch of people in the chat. Hi, guys, in the chat. Let's see. I'm going to the top. Let's see who we got. I know I saw somebody before I said hello. Maybe not. Maybe not. Truckers here. Squiggle Dork. Lockchuck. LFD. Lockpicker 1969. Quinism. Where is background noise while he's working? Brett Sucks is here. Steve stopped in to say hello, but he can't stay, he said. Pickle Slice. Oh, there's Greg. Greg's here. I know I missed Izzy's here. Sky Moo. Who else? Max Jegla. And I think I said hello to everyone. Oh, Snow's here. Hi, Snow. So hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing good. Squiggle Dork. And we have the Lockpicker 1969. Hello.
Hey, sorry I couldn't make it last week. Busy building a tool cart that I intended to use for a new oscillating sander. Found out that it was not going to work out, and so my wife got a new tool cart.
Oh, nice. Hey, that's cool though. You said you were trying to build it for the sander, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that stinks.
Didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to.
Yeah. Well, hey, it worked out for her.
Yes, it did. Matched her existing toolbox too. So she's got a full metal tool cart with drawers and a metal tool box that sits on top with drawers. So she's all set.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Speaking of that, Chris Capoon also had the spring cleaning fever, I believe.
It's really nice. The only thing I really could say about Chris's is my sticker's missing, so he's gonna have to fix that. But other than that, it looks amazing. Very proud of Chris.
I suggested to him in the comments that his vice. He was talking about painting it, but cover it with stickers.
Well, you know what? I have mine sanded too. I got as far as partly sanding it. That's why it's all squiggly in the videos. And then I wanted to do it pink, but I never got to do it pink. So it's just kind of kind of sanded down and squiggly here. But yeah, I wanted to paint mine too. So I'd like to see how it turns out. I didn't know. He said somebody else had theirs painted red. I never really noticed that. Who did he say that was?
I didn't catch it.
Rubber band.
Oh, the rubber band. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that. I guess. I don't know. I must have to go check them out and see. Oh, there's Knox. Locks is here. Hello, Knox. Uh, yeah. So, how's everybody doing? What are you up to? TLP. What are you picking?
It's back to this damn multi-lock interactive.
Are you still doing the 4 pins, or have you moved up?
I haven't been able to duplicate picking it again since the other picking time when I got it with 4.
Yeah, that drives me insane. I got that new V18. I took some of the pins out there, progressive pin it, popped it open right away, like easy, super easy. I was like, wow, okay. I thought I'm going to practice this for a while. Then keep opening it like this and get used to it. And then I'll add another pin. And I haven't been able to open it again. So then I'm like, should I take more pins out, or what should I do here? Oh, there's Isaac. Hi, Isaac. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck on mine too right now. And I was working on something else too, but it was really annoying me. It has barrel spools in it, and I really hate those.
You'll get that one. That one's easy.
I hate those worse than tapers. Barrels are horrible.
Speaking of our friend Picksmith, he'll be doing his first interview on the Challenge Lock Workshop series as
Nice.
a picker first.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Everybody was kind of talking about your interview series, trying to get other people to get interviewed, and there's been, we got to get the word out there to get some more people. More people interviewed.
So we'll be looking for, was it 4 different types of interviews going forward? One for the interview with the Lockpicker series, one for challenge lock pickers, one for challenge lock makers, and then the 4th one will be interviews with people, challenge lock makers who are coming out with a challenge lock that they would like to get some exposure, so people can be aware of it, so they can ask that challenge lock maker to get on their list to send it to them.
That'd be cool. Very cool. So yeah, anybody that wants to get that, email the lockpicker1969 at the lockpicker1969 at gmail.com. Get yourself set up for an interview, because we just even if you're not interesting, we still want to know all about you, because we're nosy. And
everybody's interesting. Just give me a little bit, and I'll find this. I'll find the good stuff.
That's exactly what I said on the thing today. I said you'll find out what's interesting. But even if you're not interesting, we'll still want it. We still want to know. We're nebby and nosy. And we like to know everybody. So
well, everybody's journey is unique to them. So, even if you don't think anything you did in your journey in lock sport was all that significant, it's still unique to you. And
exactly,
you're still going to potentially share a bit about yourself that makes you the lock sporter you are, based on what you do, your experiences you've had, what you do for a living, maybe your hobbies.
And coming up, guys, just so you know, I will be interviewing the interviewer. So who said that was the reverse interview? I think that was Dependent Quarter. He called it the reverse interview. So we're doing our reverse interview coming up after Sadistic, who I saw put out a video today. So I believe he is back from his hiatus.
Yeah, he posted on Facebook and indicated that he's been in bed with pain.
Oh, man.
So I would imagine he put up some footage he had done before probably he went on vacation, but he said he'd been racked with pain, and I still haven't had a response from him through any of the ways I tried to reach out to him, but I had commented on his Facebook video saying I hope he's feeling better, and if he's not, I hope he feels better soon.
Yeah, so we're sending love Statistics way and hope he gets feeling better then, I guess. That stinks, but yeah, we hope you're back. We hope you get back to normal, Statistic. That's not fun. Well, there's Terry. Terry and Lock Kraken are here. Snake. I don't know if I said Snake. I think I saw Snake saying greetings. But hi, guys.
And I know Knox sent in some pretty good questions to you.
Yeah, Knox is has some very good questions. Knox always finds some good questions, honestly. Good questioner.
What I found interesting was the live event that LockNoob did last weekend.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So apparently there's an interview in the future with him. So
that would be very cool. Very cool.
And his spotter is asking what we are picking.
Oh, I'm picking an arrow, just a regular old arrow cylinder that who was it? Izzy sent me. Oh, okay, you got your pack lock. Nice. That's a nice one.
Yeah, I haven't popped it yet.
No. Yeah, they can be a real pain in the butt.
It's supposed to be green, so.
That one's crazy looking. That's a really nice pack lock.
At least I'm guessing it is a stock cylinder in there.
Yeah, probably. They can be tough though. They can be really a pain in the butt. I thought pack lock was blue or something. Saying it's green now?
It's green. The UCS series is green.
Oh, that one is. Yeah.
The 98 Pro is still blue.
Gotcha.
And you, Lady Locks? You were
just an arrow cylinder that Izzy sent me to pick. I'm going to send it back to him once I've either picked it or not picked it. It's because of the bidding. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. So I don't know. Here. Making it a nightmare. But let's see.
Yeah, the 98 is a green and a 98 Pro is a blue. Speaker Slice says.
Yeah, that's why.
And there's Nax. Hi. Nax can't wait. Either LP or Noob will be the excellent interviews.
Now, we all have excellent answers. Everyone's interesting, so everyone gets an interview. Oh, Greg likes to pick the pack locks because of all the clicking. See, they annoy me sometimes. I actually picked Snake's pack lock. I want to put a video of it because I picked it for Sadistics one giveaway that he was doing. It was for I think his 200 or something, where he said pick something in your naughty bucket, and I had it not in the naughty bucket, but it was like one of those ones I wanted to get on video, but I couldn't get it. It was really annoying me. And then all of a sudden I did Sadistics video. I stopped the camera and I thought, I'm going to pick this for a little bit longer. And it opened like 20 seconds later. I was really mad. But, hey, I got it picked. I should find it here. Cool locks in here.
Oh, there you are.
All right, Snake, your pack lock's up. I'm gonna pick this one. Check it out though. It's gorgeous.
Nice.
Beautiful lock. Beautiful lock. Working. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, so what's some of the people in the chat working on? What are you guys picking?
I saw Swigeldork working on the Goal Z.
Oh, gosh. The Goal Z. Oh, that one's a nightmare.
But he keeps dropping everything.
Yeah, that one's a nightmare.
Yay, got it the second time now.
Nice job. See, picking time is good luck.
And I think I paid attention to what it did that time.
I know, isn't it hard? Because you're on it for so long, and then when it finally opens, you're like, wait, what did I just do? It's just such a pain to remember. Oh, I saw that, Sky Moo. I saw that on your on the Discord. So congratulations on that. Yeah, sometimes you just kind of lose your touch, and it's really, really it bums you out really bad. You just can't get anything at all to open, and it's just so depressing. But I'm glad you got.
Trucker and Lock is working on the gold P when he gets home.
Oh yeah, Trucker. Good luck on that. You'll have to let us know how that one goes. LFD says the Abus 7240 for the green belt. I can tell you, LFD, those Abus, the pick is the pick that you use is going to be what really makes a huge difference for you. Yes, those ones right there. They can be the worst. Like you said, it feels like black belt. That's because they can be so hard.
Once you get them, they are the best.
Yeah. I have one myself that I picked, and I just sat there for probably an hour trying to pick the stupid thing. And then I switched picks, and I got it right open. I know a flat pick will probably help you. The pins are kind of pointy on those, I feel like. Yeah, see, Snake says the Sparrow Euro hook tackles the 7240 for him.
Has anybody played around much with these Abus 83, Series 83, or Series 2?
I haven't had any, so
one of those.
Can't say I did.
Okay, so what's cool about them, and I'm having some fun just thinking of ways to use them, but the cores are interchangeable. They have a special connector and so forth provided that you can then take any kick cylinder and make it into a cylinder you can put into and use, well, almost any kick cylinder, and put it into and use it in the lock. So,
ooh, I want one of those.
You literally take out, if I can, literally take out the screw, take out the cylinder, and you can take another one that's like, I have some that are already keyed, and you just slip this right in there. And this one is a 100 Yale Para, or you can switch it out and make it a Rustwin D1, D4, or Everest C145.
Nice.
What's in there now is a Slade CK.
Oh, I got it.
But with one of these kits here, you can convert most kick cylinders to put them in this lock body.
Cool. That's a really cool thing. I have this one that Izzy sent me. It's an Everest in here now. It's an Abus. 83. There you go. 8345.
You can do the same thing.
Yeah, as soon as I pick that Everest, I'll be set.
You can purchase these kits right here.
Oh.
That's really cool. Have you put any of the different cores in there, or are you just still playing around with the one?
I've got, for this,
that Yale one might be a pain.
I've got 4 different cores. No, yeah, 4 different cores right now. And I've got 6 of these conversion kits to make 6 other ones to put in there. And I have this one that I ordered off of eBay. What's that?
Where did you get your conversion kit from?
Hold on, I got the slip around here somewhere.
Wonder if CLK supplies.
Lockpicks.com.
Oh, okay.
It costs like less than $4 a piece. But yeah, totally makes the whole system versatile. That you can then.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I've got a trip I'm going on, and all I need to do is bring the one lock body.
Yeah, that's a great idea. That's absolutely great idea. I love it. Now you don't have to take everything with you because you got You know, everything right there. And you can pin all those kick cylinders to whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
you can pin all those differently or whatever you want to put in those to. So that's pretty awesome. Skyman wants to know, does the shackle come out?
You can replace the shackle, yes. Obviously, you have to buy that. But
I want to find a brass shackle for that 1100 I have that's brass. It's really cool.
But yeah, they're selling all kinds of the 83s on eBay for pretty cheap, actually.
I think I might have saw that one. I'd have to grab one. It's really cool. Yeah, LFDC, I'm stuck on this one right now because I said something about it, and now I'm sitting here stuck. You can progressive pin this one, can't you? It comes open, doesn't it? You got it or no? I think it does. I couldn't get the screw out of mine though. Can you get the screw out of yours, LockHeat? Or is it stuck on your Abus?
Yeah, you can gut those.
Mine's stuck so bad I can't get it open at all. I wanted to gut it for a video. Like when I picked it, I wanted to pick and gut it on video, and I tried to gut it, and I couldn't get the screw out. So I was really mad.
Is it that the screw's not turning, or you're not getting any traction on the screw with the screwdriver?
It's stuck. I tried tapping it a few times. I think it's just got a bunch of Loctite on it, and it's just not loosening up yet. I think if I worked on it for a while, I could probably, or if I give it to the hubby, he could probably do it.
Whoever put Loctite on it was not kind.
Yeah, that's the truth. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Somebody said something. Oh yes, it's good. Yeah, LFD. You could always yeah. See, look, there's the Loctite. Yucky. You can always progressive pin that as well to figure it out, and just kind of start with a few pins, get those figured out, and then go back and put another one in. That's a really great way to learn locks if you're having trouble.
That's what I'm doing with this multi-lock.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's also different kinds of Loctite too, so you can actually use it to help hold set screws in if you've got a custom pinned lock, like a challenge lock. And you can still break them free, but it'll keep them from
moving,
vibrating and moving into the chamber or falling out.
Michael Gilchrist popped in. Hello, Michael.
So people know you're in here.
Trucker, I found my Huck dimple picks to be just great how they were. I mean, I'm sure that you have to modify them for certain ones for certain locks, but I like mine. Although they might be too big for like a regular dimple lock. I've been trying to use them on my own.
The shafts are a bit thick for some locks.
Yeah, it works pretty good on the glow lock though, so that was good.
Yeah, they're nice and smooth right out of the gate. So
yeah, I really liked mine a lot. Yeah, see, I'm stuck on this like a goofball.
But yeah, if you wanted to actually have and make and modify the tips on a dimple pick set, that's a pretty inexpensive set to do that with.
Yeah, for sure. I accidentally modified one of my multi-pick ones for a Primus pick.
How do you accidentally modify?
Well, I modified it, and then Isaac was like, "No, not your, not your multi-pick one."
This is a modified multi-pick here. I changed this flag for this lock.
Nice. Is that a pin? That one has pin and all kind of stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ugh. Pin and pins are annoying.
I think it's pin and pin and their spools.
Yeah, I think the only pin and pin ones I've picked so far is that Kenuard, or is that how you say it? Kenuard, or whatever it is that you sent
Kennard.
me. Yeah, the Kenard that you sent me. That's the only one
Those are
that
nice.
that was pin and pin, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe there was another one. I don't know. I didn't got the other ones I've opened, but I kind of got off of the dimples for a while. I've got a bunch in the drawer that I've got to start. I want to start learning those. Oh, there's Chris now. Hi, Chris. Paracentric. Hi, guys. Hopefully, Paracentric will be popping in. These pics. Hello. Pickle Slice.
Hello.
You made it. Hope we don't burn you out.
Hey, Pickle Slice.
It appears to be better.
Well, that's
I
good.
don't know how much of an audio lag I'm on though.
Lock Chuck, what's up, man? Oh, if he heard me. Oops. Oops. Screwing this one all up.
What are you picking, Pickle Slice?
What am I picking at? Challenge lock that's called Crunch Free.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, Chris, we were just talking about what a great job you did today on your workspace there. It looks amazing. I was just saying that the only thing I would change about that, I saw you made a terrible mistake and took my sticker down. So the only thing I would change is just put my sticker back there somewhere, and then it'll be fine. It'll be perfect. It will look perfect. Oh, Paracentrics at the world's largest horror convention, Monsterpalooza. Wow. Well, have fun, Paracentric. That sounds like it would be fun.
Hey, there's Dick Pics.
Oh, there's Dig. Hello, Dig. Hopefully
Hey,
you
Dig.
can join us.
Hey, Chris.
Come on, Dig. You know you want to get on camera and hang out with us. Get it set up and come on. Same with Chris. You know you want to show off your new workspace to everybody who didn't see your video. He said it almost killed me doing all that. You could have did a bit at a time, but it looks really nice. Looks really nice. Paracentric said it's a total freak show and he loves it. Oh, Chris said the stickers will be coming back. Whew, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I didn't want your workspace to be all messed up without our stickers on there. All right, let me try this Everest here. Let's see. I wonder if I should use. Where did Lockchuck go? He disappeared.
Yeah, his audio didn't work probably, I think, because he
Oh.
didn't respond to us.
Oh, maybe he'll be back. D-Mac said he didn't realize Chris had a table under all those locks. I know, it was very surprising. It was very surprising.
It's still hard to believe it's the same table.
I know.
No, it looks like a completely different room.
It really does. That was funny. Coxie's pick says Chris has a table? Yeah, Coxie, he cleaned up his workspace and it looks amazing. He put out a video showing his new setup.
What I want to know is if he moved a bunch of locks somewhere else, did he reinforce the floors in the rest of his house?
Well, I don't think so. I think what he did was he packed those up to send to me. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he sent all those over my way. I'm
man, can you
almost
imagine the shipping on that?
Yeah. I'm waiting for it. So
Truck's going to show up at your house.
Coxie said, "Are you sure that isn't a friend's house?" Poor Chris is in a back brace now with his feet up in his chair because he's all crippled from doing it. So he's like, "I'll be back in a few days once I recuperate." Now that can be a lot of work when you decide to tackle a space to get it cleaned up like that. And then once you get started, you kind of get obsessed and you want to finish it. So even though you know you shouldn't be. Oh, there you are, Lockchout.
I'm right there with you, Chris. I'm cleaning up the shop and putting in built-in cabinets, and you're doing a lot of stooping and kneeling, and yeah.
He's like, yeah.
I got the same thing with my new work. I mean, I've been sitting around for a few years now, and now I'm back to active work, so to speak.
Oh, man.
Muscle aches all over. I'm getting there.
Yeah. Takes a while to
Good
get
kind of ache, though, right?
It's good for the weight. Probably
Hey,
lose a few
y'all-
pounds already.
Y'all able to hear
Hey,
me
Lex
yet?
back. Yeah, we
There
can.
you are, Alexa.
Okay, sorry. Computer was whooping me.
Oh, there you are.
And hey, Lady Locks, I did hear you, and I responded, but my audio wasn't working.
D-Max says his lock space is tiny, so he has no choice but to keep it reasonably tidy. I have a bunch of drawers. That's what keeps mine cleaned up.
All my locks fit in here, this space, so
Yeah.
easy to take care of.
I think TLP has the largest space of anybody.
That's called OCD.
Coxie says he has a lock space and a cuff space. In the middle is a bar. It's very difficult to transition between the two areas. I suppose because you stop and have a drink in between. Then you get stuck at the bar area. Is that what it is?
Just keep the bottles and the shot glasses somewhere in the background.
All right, so this is an Everest, and they have a little pin somewhere in here, right. All right. I think you know. I don't know what to do with that pin. Do I push it up or in? Does anybody know? Isaac would know. Isaac in the Everest. What do I do with that little pin? To push it in or up? Up towards the core. Thank you, Squiggle. I might have pushed it up. Oh no. I felt it move. I felt the core move, and I think these are all standard pins in here. So if the core moved, that means something went somewhere right. But what? Because I don't think I was pushing that little thing. And what do I push it with? There's a diamond. Would that work? I might have already pushed it on accident. Use girl attention. I must have pushed it up because something moved in here. So I might have accidentally bumped it. I don't know. I can feel it in there and it doesn't move anymore, so I guess I did it. I think. I think. Alright. I don't know. Let's pick around some more and see what happens. Can't overlift, but sometimes I needed to use very little tension to get under it. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just... Yeah, because I think I might have picked all the pins. And that's what that movement was. Although, this one doesn't feel very picked. What the heck? Okay.
What, so watching cartoons, LadyLocks? Or are you still watching cartoons?
Am I watching cartoons?
Yeah.
No, why?
That sounds a bit like some Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, maybe the TV's turned up in the background. Let me turn it down a little bit. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't paying no attention. Sorry about that. There we go.
You sound like me. Background noise helps me think.
Alright, I think I must have pushed it up because I think
Huh?
cut out and twist it up. Okay. Yeah, I think I did.
No, that noise will make you go looking for where the hell the cricket is in the house.
Uh-oh, Lockchuck's got something apart down there.
Yeah, I'm trying to progressive pin this thing, and I went too many pins, and I'm going back.
Yeah.
Too many pins.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that many.
I think that's where I'm at with that other lock I'm picking. Gotta take something else out of it.
Trying to learn how to pick with dimples and not having much luck.
I'm in that club right now.
Well, I only have 3 dimple locks and I can pop them with ease. So
You need something tougher.
not much of a challenge at this moment.
Yeah. Send something tougher to him. We want to share the pain, LockHeat.
I think I just got a V18 in if you want.
Well, that will keep me busy at least.
So, LockHeat, do you have any of your hair still? After being in lock picking?
Hair.
Meaning you haven't pulled it all out yet?
No, self enough.
I don't have a lot to begin with, so I don't have much to grab onto, so it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I think I did there.
Oh, and I got lots of patience. So.
Yeah, Lockheed has 4 daughters and he still has all his hair.
Oh
so
my God! How did you survive that?
I must forget myself every day.
Driving me nuts. And she's an adult.
Yeah, so he got this lock picking thing. I don't know what the heck I messed on this one.
start at the back first.
Oh, GMAC wants to know if anybody's heard from Theoreticals. Curious to see when she'd be finishing her pick making series.
No, she still do. So I haven't heard from her yet. Also, so. I also don't have some direct contact with her, so else I would have asked. But
That's the best lineup. Let's mess this up.
by the way, we were out of shoutouts or new shoutouts. And since we are on Saturday, I figured, hey, maybe it's a lot of people missed the first round of shoutouts. Let's do the same list again. If non-new shoutouts pop up.
Yeah, let's re-shout out. We can re-shout people. Sounds good to me.
Hey, LockHeat, feel free to rape and pillage the lists I have on my server.
Oh, I should do, but as far as I have seen, they are all on our list too. So I haven't saw. I haven't recall. I can't recall. I have seen any new yet. So
Yeah, but if you guys know of anybody that you want to shout out or that you've seen, go to the the Picking Time Discord and leave it on the shout outs tab, and we can shout them out.
And to start with that same list again, the Pennant Quarter.
Oh yeah,
It
Twin
was on
Ray.
your latest interview, LPL.
Oh yeah, Dependent Quarters, very, very, very talented picker.
He was a blast to talk to too. We talked for probably another half an hour to 45 minutes after the interview was over again.
Really nice guy. Indeed, very talented. He blasted through the belts in no time. Has some very nice videos. So if you haven't subbed him, his link is in the description. And the same goes for Captain Ron's Locks and Picks.
Yes, Captain Ron makes some mean challenge locks. I have one of his that I can't open yet. I was just trying on it again today. He has a great channel with all kind of stuff on there. Very cool.
You could use some more subs. So do check them out. And last one for today is a Legless Lock Picker.
Nice. Yeah, if you guys aren't subbed to any of those, go check them out for sure.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay. He won a giveaway a while back, and I never heard from him.
Oh, Legless.
Yeah.
His last post was 2 weeks ago. But... Anyway, those are this week's shoutouts. If you want somebody to be shouted out, let us know and we put it on the list.
Kraken said, Brett Sucks says he doesn't mind a shout out. And then Kraken said, no shout outs for Brett, only for his granddaughter, Brooke. Yeah, definitely go put one of your videos in or your channel link into the shoutouts tab on the Picking Time server, and we'll check it out. And we'll put it up. We'll put it up next time. And I think it's pouring down rain where I am. I can hear it, but I haven't looked outside. Huh. Holy crap! Yes, it is. Oh, it came out of nowhere. Jeez, wasn't supposed to rain. I didn't think. Oh well. We were due for a nice rainstorm. But yeah, Captain Ron's making some nice challenge locks. I've got some pick cylinders to send to him, so he'll be making even more, I'm sure. Ooh, who's joining us now? Hello.
Oh,
How are you?
doing all right. Always tired.
I'm going to get tired listening to this rain in the background. It's really coming down out there. It's like that pitter patter of the rain on the rooftops, like hypnotic over here.
Build an ark.
We have
what are
a
we picking tonight?
nearby forest fire, so all kinds of smoke in the air.
Oh no, that's not good. Nice. What did you bring to pick?
I'm not sure yet. I've had this sitting downstairs for like a year. I don't know if I should save it for pick out a package on video or not.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Or if I
good.
should just play with it now, which I don't know. We'll do this first.
Oh, that one looks cool.
Just to get some, what do you call it? Get an easy early win to get the confidence up.
Yeah.
So maybe y'all can tell me if it's a bad idea, but Picksmith was talking to me yesterday about the Vegemite challenge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great idea.
Drop the Vegemite.
Are you bringing that with you next week, Lockchuck?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes. I definitely think you should do it.
It's been a while.
There's
Yeah.
a million Scoville challenge also, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a million Scoville challenge too out there, yeah. Yes. Yeah, you guys are welcome to do them on Picking Time.
Yeah, Picksmith was gonna send me some of his new stickers. He said, "Well, I can't send you the Vegemite one," and he was like, "Why?" And he's like, "You got to earn it." And he started describing it, so I was like, "Okay."
We said the V word. Kraken
Yep.
said, "Let me get my camera set up." Kraken each Vegemite just for fun. Yes, it was quite a challenge, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess Picksmith said his hands went numb for a week.
Scoville challenge for all on Picking Time. Oh no, I'll be absent that day.
How hot is something do you have to eat?
It's 1 million Scoville, I think.
What pepper is that?
No idea.
Carolina Reaper-ish.
Oh no, no.
Or
It's Chris.
there's a like Peruvian chocolate pepper or something like that that's up there too.
Chris.
That's a mighty fine desk you got there, Chris.
I forgot I had a desk under here.
Looking good, sir. And I think, Norland, did you get yours open?
Yeah, that was just a confidence booster.
I'll be happy if I ever have a day where a disc detainer lock is a confidence booster.
Right? I was thinking that. Yeah, Lock Kraken says, look at Chris with the shiny new Lock Lab. Oh, you should have used the Kraken sticker as a tablecloth. Or you probably already used it for wallpaper.
I'm working on getting the chat going on another device here. So, yes, shiny new lock lab. It is. It is. Boy, am I tired though.
Yeah,
But
that's a lot of work.
I did find some stickers.
Oh, there you
Yay.
go. There you go. Now it's complete.
And I really quickly asked a question in my video, but no one has seen no one had noticed what was new. That was a new tool that was sitting in the lock lab.
Oh, he has a new tool in the Lock Lab.
Oh, actually, that's kind of cool because all you guys are lined up over it.
Oh, we're in the way now.
But and I need to. I got this. I've been so busy the last couple of days. I just got this, but I have not had a chance to play with it. But I did get this.
Oh, wow.
The multi-pick
Aries, isn't it?
Wow.
disc detainer lock set. So very, very cool.
You
Hello,
said
everyone.
you played with it yet, huh?
There
It's
he
the
is.
disc detainer Ares.
Is that Dig? Who is that?
Yeah, that's the dick pics.
Oh,
man.
okay.
So now I don't hear everything double.
Oh, there you are, down there in the bottom. I see you now.
Yes.
All right.
Chris, how is it? The detainer pit Ares from Multipick.
Pardon me. It's fantastic, but I just haven't had a chance to like calibrate it yet.
Yeah. You need to calibrate it.
Well, yeah, because it's so modular. You have this.
Yeah,
You
sure.
have
I
the
know.
rear tension.
Yeah.
And then you have front tension,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
and so it comes apart for doing that.
Which package is it? Is it the biggest one or the
I just got the disc detainer one,
It's
the first variant?
so
I
I
believe-
didn't get the dimple, the whole dimple setup. I mean, if here in the U.S. if you go for the whole thing, it's about $640,
Yeah, it's the same here.
and so I'm holding out and waiting because RWB is putting out his new one, and I didn't want to waste out all my money because the minute his new one goes on, I'm buying one of those, and those he hasn't announced the price yet, but it's not going to be cheap, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to miss out on that. So
Right.
I thought also about the multi-pick because it's around, I guess, 230, 250 around that. And that's the first package size. And it's just simple the disc detainer pick, the main body. And I think the first pick tips inside. Nothing for alloys or something, but I want to do that anyway at my own with ejector pins.
yeah, and I've
But the
already
base is really
I've
awesome.
looked into that, and we can look at that real quick. which ejector pins you need. These are
already
2.4. Yeah, 2.4, 2.42, 2.4 millimeter.
2.4. Okay, thanks. I think I have 2 and I have 1.5, 2 and 2.5. But
And also, if you look really closely,
yeah,
and I didn't see this until I ordered my own, but look here, Abloy. Now this does not come in this kit.
Yeah, I know. It's separate.
But I think they make a Abloy tip that's similar to.
I think they already made it, but it's not included. I think you can buy like spare stuff on a different page from Multipick, or it's a different category.
I haven't gone back to look. I've been just so busy. I can't do anything. I'm I'm doing like 6 things at once, trying to do all this. But I am the first chance I get. I'm going to go back and see what this looks like. This Abloy tip looks like.
Yes, I can have a look. Wait, it's online, I think.
Can you? Yeah, great. So it comes in the box, and
Nice.
you don't get all the different dimple pick things, and you don't get the different. The dimple pick has 2 different scales.
Oh, okay.
The distantator pick only has 1 scale, and with the dimple pick you get a couple of little handles that go onto it, that go on the side of this. And what else? Something else. But you get this dimple or this little thing to unstick the dimples if you get your pick tool stuck in it.
Oh, look at that.
So I'm gonna first thing like I say, when I get a chance, I'm gonna try and stick a dimple pick in a lock and try and get it out, because I really suck at dimple picking. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons, is because I'm always sticking my tool in there and saying the hell with it. Anyway.
Okay, it's not yet available, I think, but I talked to Captain Hook, who created together with Multipick this design. Or it's his design, and he marketed with Multipick, I think. Or they work together. No idea how it works. And he said there will come more stuff, I think. And I think that those tips is just a matter of time once they come online.
Yeah, because it's such a cool. I mean, it's just such a natural for that.
Yes, right. It's awesome.
Also, what else? Oh, if anybody who's interested in, seeing the best review of this, Talon Pick. Now, I know Noob did a very, very good review of it, but Talon Pick, in my opinion, did the best review, because he showed breaking it all the way down for all 4 different configurations.
Yeah. My problem,
and it's in Spanish, but you could just put the translator on it, and you see under what he's saying, you see what it in English. Although I've been watching him so long, I almost don't look at the English anymore. So,
oh, nice.
He's in fact, there's a good shout out. If you have not done Talon Pick yet, do him. He's an incredible picker.
Yeah, we'll put him on the list.
And he walks this thing through. He picks 2 different distantator locks with this. One of them was an Avis Granite, and he also does a Gerda SS distantator.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
That sold me. And he said one of the things he said, what would be nice is if they made little inserts here to hold off. Like, I don't know if you guys use these, but it won't fit. These guys that fit on the Sparrows.
Oh yeah.
Won't fit on this. But
these bushings, I think.
Yeah, they're just off an off stand, or it makes it so you don't go in too far, and it stabilizes it.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, the easiest thing to do, and I've already done this.
Finally got it.
All right.
Right.
All right, now throw it away.
Yeah.
Are there STL files anywhere for those bushings by chance?
There are on who? A Crappy Lockpicker made these for me. Was it Crappy? I think it was.
I think you need just the diameter and the size maybe, and it's pretty simple to do them yourself.
Lockpicker 1969.
I think Chris measured them in one of his recent videos.
Knows about those.
Yep.
But the easiest thing, you don't have to even have a 3D printer. All you need is a big pen. So you just it's the round one, and look at this. It fits perfectly.
What is that?
It's just a round big pen.
Oh, okay.
And you just cut it.
That's perfect. Look at that.
Yeah, that's awesome. I really like reuse of random stuff.
Cut the pen apart. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So it's round, and I've cut it with a little mini hacksaw thing or a fret saw. What do you call those?
Jeweler's saw.
Yeah, it's a hacksaw.
Jewelers. Yeah. And then, you can never cut it perfectly square on both ends, but you just take sandpaper and a file and just make it.
See, this is why we love having you on here. You always have these ideas, all these great ideas.
Well, this is Albert LaBelle, actually.
Huh.
He's the first one.
Oh, okay.
He says, you don't need no 3D printer. You just get a round big pen and whack them off. And literally, you can make up a set in about, 10 minutes. And
That's
for
awesome.
no money, you know.
Very cool.
Because
if you have it at home, that's cool.
Yeah, we don't use big pens here. We use we use Parker pens here, so we can sacrifice all the big pens all day long. So if Coxie's still here, let's see. Trucking, I do have the Sparrow's DD tool, but I've never tried using it. Well, Truck and Lock, it's DD lockpicking is very fun, but it took me forever and ever. I screwed around with it for a couple of years before I could actually start feeling it. And then it was, another 6 months until I could start picking good enough to pick my little practice abloy. And then it was another 3 months until I could pick like a real abloy, like 330.
Wow.
So, but I'm slow. Okay, I'm very slow at this.
Chris, you could actually, if you had a 3D printer, you could take the actual spacers that are there for the Sparrows.
Right.
You can resize them in the slicer program until that hole is just large enough to go on that pick.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. But yeah, you could just, because it's close, but not quite.
Yeah. Hmm.
I just was looking at that pick on multi-pick site and gonna have to come up with a way to sell a kidney or something. And,
Well, yeah. I mean, it's amazing. Lock Noob got one free for review. And what's his face? I always want to call him Tepenny, but it's not Tepenny. It's
Ubende?
No, the guy who's in Spain. Talon Pick. He's literally, if you should watch his channel, because all of the different things he's picked. He also made came up with his own 3D printed thing. I've cleaned up and I can't find anything. Let's see. I was going to show one, but it's kind of like kind of like these guys.
Yep.
Which I had Joe Pix make up for me.
Ah, yeah.
And then you use your little, you make your little tip. You can put a sparrow's tip in here, whatever. Look out, I'm having a wreck. And then it has a little, there's a little, I don't know, aluminum tube you buy, and you just make it up.
Yep.
That's cool.
So where is Yabendi? I have a question to ask him on. He would know. I think it's Yabendi on this really ancient alloy.
I was looking at the kit that you had there, and then all the extras to add to it to get into some more locks, and I'm like, holy cow!
Oh, you mean my picks?
The 1.6 and the 2.0 to open up the different abloy.
Oh yeah.
The different collars.
These, the little one. Oh, that's an Avis. The little ones. Let's see if I can get this over here without spilling it.
Yeah, you were showing us the PDF that had it listed on there.
Oh, that was for Avis.
Yeah,
that was for these guys. Yeah, I have some coming. And they are.
Why did I not doubt that?
What they do is, it's like you can make up your own practice lock, kind of like this one that Seth Pass made up, because he has the little spacers in here, and if I take this off, these are all going to go flying. But they're just little 3D printed spacers, so that you don't have to pick every single disc. Yeah. It gives you a leg up.
You can replace them, so you can progressively pin it.
Right.
Or progressively disc it. How's that?
Yeah. Or if you make your own little practice one, like I can fill this up with, 5 0 cuts, and then focus on like a 6 here and a 4 there, and see.
Well, too bad I wasn't recording that.
Pick.
Did you get that?
No, I swapped out to a gold D9.
Oh, shit.
And just got that for the first time.
That's what I thought. You got the D9 open. I saw you picking that too. Oh, figures. You didn't get it recorded. That's what happened with mine. I got it in the one video, but then the TV was really loud in the background, and I was like, well, I'll just do it again. And I made like 10 videos, and it took me so long to get it open each time, and then I couldn't get it on a couple of them, and I was like, this is insane. So I just ended up using my first video. I was so mad.
I was going to give it a shot the other night and went, I should practice cut it because I'll need that for the belt video, and exploded it everywhere. And spent like an hour and a half putting it back together, and never even gave it a shot at actually picking it. So
that stinks. Yeah, those things, they get them little pins are ridiculous. If you even look at one bad, they spring out of there and go flying. Yeah, but I love that practice disc detainer lock that you always make up, and you always just make it different and keep practicing.
The little baby one.
Yeah, that's such a good idea.
It's very fun, and I literally could not have really learned how to pick the big boys. I haven't picked that one. I picked all these others except that one.
Yeah.
But literally, that's how I learned how to pick these things.
That's just a great idea. And yeah, can't you didn't you pin it to close to what that one was or something like that you said, or something?
Yeah, the first one, which is number 1, I think. Number 1, I pinned it very close to this. Now, the difference is, you see, wait a minute. there's this one has more discs.
Right.
But
Right.
you can approximate what you're trying to pick. What you're learning to pick.
Yeah, that's a very nice tool for picking those for sure.
Yeah, and it's
like
a cutie, and it's very, very fun.
And especially because, like you said, I mean, it is smaller, but you know what? When you get an open on that, it still feels happy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, super excited that you got an open, even if it's...
And you can figure out which these cuts are. You can say, well, is that really a 1 cut? Or is that like 1, 3, 1, 0, 6, 6, 1? And you can figure it out by reading these discs. They're different diameters, but the outside is the same.
Right.
Or I mean, a 6 is always a 6, whether it's a big one or a little one.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that would help definitely get the feel for it for sure. Oh, I think Kraken just joined us.
Hey, Kraken.
Hey, Kraken.
Hi, Kraken.
Hi, Kraken. I literally passed away.
What's
Hi,
that?
Kraken.
I thought about Kraken, thought about Vegemite, and then I thought, oh fuck, what I did with my Vegemite. I have literally no idea whether I have it still here or I sent it away.
Oh, did you? Aren't you lucky?
I think it's still here. Oh
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're lucky you didn't have it. Now you know. Now you can say it's gone.
I wanted to send it. I think I forgot.
You might.
I don't understand why my flag don't work. There's something in minimal difference to my multi-pick one, and yeah.
Is that what one is that? The V10?
That's the V10, yes. I can light up if it's too dark. Wait. Like that. Ta-da. And I can zoom if you want. But you can see it on it. I need to zoom. It's not on autofocus, as always. I put it on autofocus. Maybe you see something.
Chris brought his Vegemite out.
Yeah, I've had this forever. We don't really do it here. This is all slinky.
Slinky.
Oh man, it stinks. It's gonna make me puke.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, Lockchuck, you could have a good time with that.
Yeah, morning.
I was going to say earlier, Chris, when you were cleaning up your shop, you should have delegated more to Slinky.
Well, you know what? Speaking of slinky, I did find the mouse that he caught the other day.
Okay, don't tell me it was on the desk.
No, but see, the last we saw of it, she took it under the house, and I didn't see it anymore. And I started smelling something. I thought, well, it's under the house, and we're smelling it. No.
Oh no.
When she was unsupervised, she must have gone under the house and brought it back in the house and put it in the back, way in the back of the table.
Oh,
and I looked down there.
See, I was right.
And I looked down there and I went, oh my God. So we had to get rid of that. So dang.
Oh goodness. Poor Chris.
Very traumatic.
At least you knew. At least you know that you were smelling something and you weren't going crazy.
Well, yeah, and I just because the last place she had it was, as far as I was concerned, it was under the house.
And that's funny.
Thought, man, I'm smelling it. And there it was.
Oh, goodness.
Because I was walking around the three sides of the table that I could walk around. And I looked down and I went, "Oh man!" There it
That's
was.
okay. At least you found it. At least you found it. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and it's gone. It
Oh,
is.
goodness.
It is gone.
She'll be bringing something new in now. You have to keep
Well,
an
yeah.
eye out if you know she likes to do that. So yeah, Dave, what are you having trouble with there? You're having trouble
With my flag.
What's that? With your
With
pick?
my flag. Yeah, I have the multi-pick ones. They
Yeah.
fit those, but they are too bendy.
Yeah.
So I need quite a bit force. So I took out some of my I don't know what it is. It's from Gozo, I think, is a pick set, which is
Okay.
also cool.
Gozo,
And
yeah.
they are really stiff, really good material. I think way
Yeah.
better than Honest. Honest is also more soft. And those are really, really stiff. And I grinded it a bit, cut it to shape, and it works better than these two. But I can't set the last flag with this one.
Yeah.
And
Are you doing like they were saying, like maybe you have to like what do you call it? Float pick those?
No, I don't think so, because I can set it with the big one from multi-pick from here. Can you see something? No? You can't see something? Okay, let's do it. Like from this ledge here. I think I need to zoom in a bit that you can see something. Wait. Try to get it more clear.
Hi, Bush.
Like that, maybe?
Oh yeah, you can see it real good.
Yeah, it gets no, goes more near. I think no, don't go more near. Okay. And I go from this ledge here. This here. Not the top one. It's the one under it, and I can get the pins from there. And with this one, I have the problem with the big one. I can't get from the side over the pins. With this one, which is the smaller one from Multipick, I can get from the top of the keyway, or it's for you the bottom of the keyway, I can get on the pins, but not deep enough. So I grinded myself one, and this one works from the side, but I can't set the last pin, and I'm working on it to get the last pin, but yet with no success. I always need to go to my pick from multi-pick to set the last one, and then it opens. But yeah, I still get a feel for finger pins or side pins. I got set it. They are
Drop the
finger pins.
Vegemite.
Oh, Jack's got the hot sauce and Vegemite mix. Oh,
Yeah. And
Disgusting.
I still get.
Oh. He ate it. Oh gosh. Double. Oh gosh.
Hey, Kraken, where's your hot sauce from Stricker Mule?
Yes, this isn't the first time Kraken's done the double whammy. And he's also put Vegemite on perfectly good chocolate.
Ugh.
Who was it that put it on the Reese's? Was it Kraken?
Yep,
Yeah.
that was Kraken. Terrible, terrible day.
Even having to ask that question, you already know the answer.
Terry said, Kraken, stop. Snakes are gross. Oh,
I think my main problem about picking with dimples is I never picked a dimple, or I picked one dimple lock before, and I get used to working with dimples and with feeling side pins, I think.
Yeah.
And that might take a bit of time, but yeah.
Oh, I know you'll get it. You're very determined and a very good picker, so I know you'll get that in no time.
Sounds...
if you want to learn dimples, you can start with this one. So
I wanted to start with vitamins.
What was that?
I was saying, if you want to learn how to pick dimples, you can start with this one. It's Miwa. Has pins from 6 different directions.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, the Miva sounds more like a HBC, like a high pin count.
It is. But this is a 6 direction.
Okay.
They might call it the Orion or something like that. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Don't know how many directions this Kaba has, but 1, 2, 3, 4, I think.
That one's gonna be fun too.
That's why it's called Quattro, maybe.
Yeah.
Always learning something new.
Yes, see, Mylock says mixing Vegemite and chocolate is just wrong. He says he should stand for his crimes against chocolate. I agree. I already said he's probably going to hell for that, but he doesn't care.
He kind of is in hell when he mixes that stuff. I mean, come on, man.
Exactly. Yeah, that's treacherous.
Ja.
Weet je misschien iets dat qua iets voor me slapen dat er in de nacht voor gaat?
Ja.
Hey Google, speel bosgeluiden af op lengte.
Yes, Kraken said, my pain is your entertainment.
Nee, op lengte, niet hier.
Oh, there's Captain Ron. Oh no, don't tell him that. He will do it again.
No, yeah, don't leave him on. He is bad news. Very bad news. Oh, we got my luck. There we go.
Oh, good job.
Congrats.
Let's see what's happening in the chat. My pain is your entertainment, yes.
Oh, you can't stop the Crackemite.
No, you can't. He's cracked, man. He's like... The chat's very funny, you guys. Mylock and Captain Ron and Kraken and Noxlocks and Terry B. Hey, Terry B. Snake. Hey, Snake. D-Mac and Lady Locks and Isaac. Where is Isaac?
I know. I thought he'd pop in. I don't know. We might be full, though. We might have all of our pictures. But I saw Isaac in the chat. He was in there.
Oh, yeah. We do have a lot of people all the way along.
Yeah, we are full house at the moment, so no room for new.
All right. Do I want to reverse pick this or do I want to just cheat? Cheat. Where's my new tool? Lockpicker 1969. I know I've said this before and I'll say it again. On these test tube, the cheap test tube things that hold your picks, those things are just awesome. I know you have the aluminum ones. I just use these plastic $6 ones, and they work great for me. Let's see. I'll show if I can get over here. Okay, right here, $6. Look at all those picks.
Very nice. Wow.
Hey, where'd you get that idea?
From you. I mean, that's what is so cool about all y'all is these great ideas that we all share, and then boom.
Yeah,
you get into your lock, or you get organized, or you get something.
I agree. Coxie said, not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna wash my eyes out with bleach.
Coxie's going to be live tomorrow at 6. Well, Pacific time. I think it's 6. It's an escape interview or something.
Oh, okay.
He should put in the chat, because I'm not doing it justice. I'm not saying it right, but
yeah. What's it for, coffee? Oh, definitely.
It's so different, man. Jen, do you know the feeling if you pick side pins and you change the flag and it feels totally different?
Yeah, everything feels totally different. It really does, and it feels like each time you put a pin, each time you put one of those finger pins in, you get like less and less feedback. I feel like
Yeah, sure.
It makes it very difficult.
But what I did find strange is I think this one here is really near to the multi-pick one right now, and somehow the round shape of the multi-pick gets, I think, a little bit deeper here in the keyway, and that's the reason why I can't feel anything with this flag. I can't feel any stiff flag anymore, or finger side pin, and with the multi-pick one, I feel only stiff side pins. Just not only, but one is stiff.
I think the material has something to do with it too. And plus, if that other one is just a tiny bit bigger, I feel like it's probably touching other things inside of there. So
definitely.
Harder to feel everything, probably.
Yeah.
Coxie's pick says it is 13:30 GMT. Greenwich Mean Time. So 13:30 is when it is the live is, and I want to say I think it's on Instagram.
Okay.
So that's very early for us. It's going to be in the middle of, well, I think it's 6 p.m. Pacific time. For you, Lady Locks, it would be 3 hours earlier. So it's like when I usually get up, like 4 in the morning.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna jump off so somebody else can jump on.
I'm doing the same. I gotta head out too.
Oh, well, thank you guys for stopping in, hanging out for sure.
Have a good one, everybody.
I will continue in the chat.
Take care, Chris.
All right. We'll see you.
I hope Pickle Slice gets that that D9 on video too. That'd be really cool. If that was his first open was on here, and that's awesome. But like he said, dang it, he didn't catch it on video. Is that what you're doing, Lockchuck? Your D9?
Yeah, I'm trying. I got it once a while ago, but I can't get it a second time. Everything's being camera shy today.
Yeah, that happens.
Also, okay, I have to ask something. If you pick a side pin but didn't put it completely through, what happens then? If it is on the in-between state, between set points, between the false set and the next false set, or the true gate? False set. False gate and true gate. What is if it is between them?
You'll be fairly counter-rotated at that point.
On side pins?
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, it's a little bit counter-rotated, right?
Yeah.
But then my only approach is to just find this pin I didn't set totally and push it through, I think.
Yeah, it'll be binding.
Yeah, sure, it will binding, but I have to find it because it's somewhere deep. It's somewhere deep in here.
Hi, Isaac.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Isaac.
What's up, man?
Hey. So how's the smoke affecting your breathing and stuff, Norland?
I did the rotors and pads on my car this morning, and yeah, it was a bit stinky out there, but other than that, not too bad.
Okay.
There's ash falling all over the place, making it
my.
kind of messy.
It's crazy how much it actually like affects a lot.
Yeah. So, they just tell us to stay inside with your windows closed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that's going on.
As long as our house doesn't catch on fire.
Yeah. Seriously. Jeez. It's very scary.
Wood fire or something or what?
The next town over has a forest fire right now.
Ah, frost. Okay, so. Oh, not good. It's because everything is dry, I think.
Yeah, we had like 70% less rainfall than last year at this point.
Yeah. That's less.
That's a huge amount.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very dry.
Oh no, Pickle Slice turned his D9 a bit too far on the open and temporarily bricked it.
Yeah, just don't keep turning it or anything because you don't want to damage the springs. If you can salvage the springs, then you should be able to recover it with it'll be a good learning process for you anyways to go through.
Yeah,
and if you do lose any of the springs, then there's people that have extra springs usually that you can get in touch with through the community and stuff. So
yeah, I've got extras. If you need them, just let me know. That's terrible. I hate when that happens.
Is it because it's a dimple lock, right?
Yes.
Like
Is it because the dimples shoot then in what did they shoot? The keyway, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it has three different like what do you call it, chambers of pins. So if you turn it too far, they get stuck in the wrong places and shoot up into the thing. And you got to take everything apart. And
is it theoretically pickable from that point, or aren't the holes aren't reachable from the mid?
Oh, sorry, what did you ask?
If those dimple or pins shoot back in the core, can you reach them from the keyway, or are those holes which are like just bored for 2 millimeters inside the core?
It depends on the lock itself. I'm pretty sure with the gold D9, the keyway is wide enough that the driver pins and the key pins fall, or the driver pins fall into the open slot there.
Yeah.
So at that point, you just have to kind of clear all that out.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
just disassemble the lock and all that. You can still, clear all of it out and then pick it again, and then it's just two. Or in that situation, I think it relocks on only one of them potentially, or I'm not sure if the gold D9 relocks in a secondary position. I'm not sure. Norland would know.
I would have to brick mine real quick to answer that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's been a long time since I picked a D9 or a V18, so.
I know with the West 916, that one relocks, and also the pins can fall out. As long as you have a tensioner in there that you can hold all the pins in without them falling out, you can 360 it, and then you'll have to pick it sometimes like another time on one of the sides, and then another again on the other side once it relocks as you go around the circle.
So I forget, are the chambers not staggered?
I don't think on the D9 it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I know on the West 916 it's not.
Yeah, I don't think they are on the G9 either. And I think with his model, you can take the covers off and just pop all the pins out that way through the
That makes
top.
it, yeah,
if
that
he
makes it really
scares
easy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mess around with anything. I would just go that route.
Yeah. 100%. So, Jen, you know who might have some insight on why your V18, the key wasn't turning well and all of that? You know, maybe if you explain it a bit to Michael, he might be able to help think it through a little bit because, yeah, it's a bit confusing. And he knows about that lock better than me.
Well, when I originally, I've had a couple of them now. So the last one I had, I was just progressive pinning it, and I didn't do anything bad to it either. I was very very careful and everything with it. But the core of it kind of started to be movable. Like it would just move just enough that the key would snag, and you would have to like push it forward in order for the key to turn. Because it would just move just enough that it wasn't doing that. It was just snagging each time. So I ended up getting another one. I sent that one to Red, and he said he would have a look at it and try to fix it. But I just wondered what I'm doing wrong to it that it's happening, because I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong to it. I'm taking the pins in and out of the covers, all around. It's not like I'm getting at it any other way, and I've never taken the core out. I've never taken the clamps off. Nothing. It's just always been taking the pins out through those, through the Bible covers. But it just eventually, I guess, got just kind of loosened up or something. I'm just unsure of what it could have been, but I don't know. I don't know what I did.
I mean, usually you have the ball bearings that will center bias the plug so that the key can go in and out smoothly. The only thing I can think is that either and they usually have thicker springs.
Yeah.
So either does it snap back to center when you have the when you have the key out or anything like that? That's the thing I would check.
Yeah, I don't even know at this point. I never really thought to check that, but and I sent it off already, so I couldn't even check. But yeah, that might be something to do with the ball bearings, maybe. But like Isaac said, maybe I put something together wrong or something. But I was tried to be super careful because I already had one that I just totally lost all of everything. Like the springs kept flying out and all this. So the one I got, the last one I had, I was very careful with it, but for some reason that just it was happening over and over again. And the one time I swore it was completely picked. I mean, I worked so hard on it, and I like everything just completely changed how it felt at the end, and I knew that it was I could swear it was completely picked, and it wouldn't budge, and I was just like so bummed out. And that's when I realized I thought, you know what, let me check the key on this and see if there's something going on. And of course I did, and it was just totally messed up. And so that's when I decided to get another one. But yeah, it had me confused. I just wasn't sure what I could have did to it. But
yeah, I mean, usually if you put it together wrong, the key, you're going to have a problem just getting the key in at all, right? So if you put too tall of a pin in a chain, actually, the V18, all the drivers are the same, right? On that one.
Well, the drivers, they're similar, but they're different. They're different heights.
Depending on the row, right?
What's that?
Depending on the row?
No, they're just all different sizes. There's some just they're just different sizes, I guess, depending on the key pins. Like they try to keep them balanced. It seems like.
Let me pull mine up.
I mean, they're all the same kind of pins, but I think there's like one standard in there or something like that. And then there was the ball bearings were the only kind of different, things that were different, but the rest were like spool type pins.
Yeah. So I see the ball bearings have the thicker springs. There are a few different driver pins, and yeah, they are somewhat balanced to the length of the key pins. That's one thing that can make things difficult if you put a long driver pin with a long key pin. That spring will be over compressed, and that'll mess with your key insertion. But not really in the way you describe.
Yeah, and the key, it would go in fine. Like it wasn't, hard to get the key in and out of it. It was just the turning part was kind of just kept snagging. But if I pushed it in, I could see there was movement between, the core and then I guess the outer body of it. You could see, I think there's 2 clamps on these too. And I'd never taken off either of the clamps, like nothing. I just was taking the pins out, and that made me afraid to do this one because I kind of was afraid to try to take any of the pins out, thinking something would happen to this one, but I had to because I needed to, progressive pin it to try to get it figured out. So far, this one's been okay, but I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, whatever it was. It's kind of weird because those 2 clamps basically hold it really tight in place there. I'll have to ask Red if he finds out, if he figures it out, maybe. He could tell me what was wrong with it. But I heard a bell. What's our bell for, LockHeat? Is this for giveaways?
Yeah, we are. It's giveaway time.
Oh, right.
Really? I missed the shoutouts?
Yeah, you missed it, Jakes. We're late. No. Late, sir.
Let's write in the chat.
Take care, Coxie.
Take care.
Oh, I just saw that. Goodbye, Coxie. Hopefully we will see you on your live.
Coxie. Well, as usual, the Lockpicker 1969 is doing his giveaways, but he's will. I wasn't finished.
He's
yet.
saying no. He's saying no.
I know because he ended this the one today, and he'll be waiting a few weeks for the new one.
Yeah. It's called taking a vacation.
What's that?
It's called saving some money.
What's that?
A vacation in the world?
Yeah, I get to go see my son and my grandbaby in South Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Anyway, when there's a new giveaway, he will probably announce it on his channel. So do make sure you subscribe. Same as LadyLocks, he's doing some regular giveaways. He is due for a new one, so make sure you're subscribed. Also to Pocket Woman,
I'm getting
doing a monthly giveaway to everyone who is doing a LadyLocks Tuesday video. So if you make a video and tag it with LadyLocks Tuesday, you will be entered for the giveaway each month. And then the guy just left, but Kaxi is doing a 800 subs giveaway. Congrats on that milestone. He's doing a double giveaway. He's giving some handcuffs. So if you make a video or if you send him an email, you make a chance to earn this nice equip. If I'm correct? Yeah. The link is in the description if you want to enter. It will be running until the 9th on top of my head. Where are my notes? Yeah, the 9th. So you have some time, a few days left to enter. And LadyLocks is still doing our American Longhorn tension set giveaway. It will be running until the 11th. And what do you have to do for it, LadyLocks?
Just put the hashtag in the comments, and that's it. I think it's hashtag Lockpick Tools. Yep, that's it.
And that's for a nice tension set and the lock you're holding, right? The cutaway.
Yep.
I got to make a quick phone call. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys.
Alrighty.
Yeah, no
We
problem.
here.
And Zero Deletion here is still in the middle of a giveaway series where she will make 2 custom picks. In the end, she will give them away. She still do, so no news yet, but hope she will be coming back online soon with some new videos. So if you don't want to miss out, just click on the link in the description. But we still have to do our own giveaway.
Yes, and I almost forgot when Pixsmith sent me all the locks that he sent. He also sent a couple of very nice. Let me get them out here. He sent us some nice locksmithing books, so we could give one of these away. We've got locksmithing techniques, locksmithing, and Locks and Locksmithing 3rd edition. So some really amazing information in here. Totally cool of him to give these for us. But yeah, sorry, lost some stickers in there. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and give away one of these, and of course our stickers, our sticker pack to go with it, and you know how we usually do. So
nice.
Yeah. I think that's a nice little thing to give away.
If you want to enter in the giveaway, just leave a comment in the chat if you haven't done so. 3 or 4 people already did.
Yeah, I will definitely send you out one of these with a sticker pack. Uh-oh, somebody was very, very upset there. Who was that? Was that Dave?
Yeah, it's true. You can't feel any pin. It's like they are all overset, but yeah.
That one's a black belt lock, so it's a hard one.
Yeah, I know.
They're hard. I have one I have that surf, and it's the same thing. As soon as I put those finger pins in, I can't feel any of them for some reason. So it takes a very, over and over and over, and eventually you might feel something, and then you kind of just got to keep on trying. Norland probably knows some good advice on that.
My story about the V10 is that I got a bunch of Prison Mogul V10s, like a few dozen of them, and to clean them out, I picked them all open to insides, and when I was picking like the last one open, I realized that I could pull the bar. I could not pull the bar. I could shim them from behind while I was picking them, and it would have been a lot easier and quicker. But done with them all.
Oh man, on the last one, on a figure.
Just a question. A true or a finger pin which is set. How does it feel? Or not the finger pin, the side pin.
Yes.
Is there still a little bit of springiness?
Yes,
or?
it has a small bit of springiness. Yes,
but way less than in a false gate, or
it'll be if you're in a false gate and you feel it's springing, then it's not the one that's next. You still need to look for a binder.
Yeah, sure, it's a binder, right?
But when you compare false gate to a true gate, let me think. Been a while.
I think you can't. If you just go for binder after binder, you normally don't get to the point you have to decide whether it's the false in a false gate or in a true gate. I think.
The probably gates are tighter, and there's not much springiness. But when it's in a true gate, it's springier, I think.
That sounds about right.
Well, let's do the draw and then get back to the topic.
Sorry.
No problem. I don't see
always interrupting with lockpicking stuff here.
Congratulations, All right, congrats. And Harry Bo just popped on, so hello, Harry.
Because I think I have maybe something oversetted because I can't. Everything is springy.
If everything is springy, you might have something overset.
Yeah, is it possible that the side pin can be oversetted?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's overset, not oversetted. Sorry, I'm not trying to be nitpicky. I'm just trying to help you.
Overset, okay. Is it overset on a side pin as soon as you are under the true gate? Or you lifted it too far?
Yeah, you lifted it past the true gate.
Because after you are past the true gate, you can't get it like into the true gate because they are springy and you can just put them in one direction.
Yeah, you can't pull them back down. So I usually reset the sidebar. Or keep
You
them
can't?
up.
You can or you can't?
You can. Yeah, you can reset the sidebar usually.
Yeah, reset, yes, but get just this pin one step up again is tricky.
Yeah, no, I can't usually get one pin to drop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's my problem here. Let's drop one.
Yeah, I find them hard to feel anything, even like springy and not springy and binding. I find it hard to find that too. I have the worst time with those. The finger pins are very.
Which one?
Bad time. Just this finger pins in general. I'm terrible at them.
You've got pretty good at them.
Yeah, I can manage through them, but I just feel like I guess that's just how they feel, and it's just they're just really rough.
At your stage, I would say, if you want to first learn finger pins, progressive pin, a Primus, and learn the nuances of it. And actually, I think working with the smooth finger pins helps you to develop the sense of how they feel in general better than the serrated ones, because the serrated ones almost like they're very obvious. You can feel when they're moving side to side and all of that, versus the smooth ones, it's a lot more ambiguous. You have to have a lot more precision with the tip of your pick and feeling where it is. So
I did the smooth ones on the Primus in the TK5, but they just they continue to elude me on each new lock. They're just so terrible.
So what I would suggest is then the nice thing with Primus is the top pins aren't too bad once you get used to them. So it's nice if you get like some keyless Primuses, because they're also not too expensive if you find some keyless ones, usually like used key ones or something. I mean, you don't find them all the time.
So I do have a couple keyless ones. I do have a couple.
Nice. And so then work on developing the skill from the point that you're at now, where you've already managed to pick them. You kind of have a decent idea, but then really take the time to study, your progress as you work through some keyless ones. So that way, you just pick the top pins and then just fiddle around with the finger pins until it starts to make more sense to you.
Yeah, that's what I think I should do, because I just don't really care for them. The only way to overcome that is to keep doing them until I get used to them, I guess.
I love the belt system, but one thing that I'll say that the belt system doesn't encourage is for you to go back over the same lock and then get multiple versions of that lock and try to learn how to blind pick it and all of that. Like, you're not going to get any Dan points for doing that, really, or but that being said,
it's to learn it. I mean, that's what it's.
If you really want to get good at a certain lock, then you can't just rely on one of them. You need to get multiple of them and then develop the nuance, understand the feeling, and just like when we were talking about impressioning, about like if you want to get good in impressioning, then you learn the specific lock that you're trying to impression, the different biddings, or like the different increments and the different pin heights and how much it takes to file the key to go between the heights. Like you can just kind of free guess it, and you can make a key. But if you want to be really precise, then you do all that other research and take the time to, practice that and develop the skill more. That's in my mind. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, DMAC actually said he struggles to get a flag to pick the Primus side pins. The keyway is so damn tight. Any tips, Isaac?
I'll send you my specs for the pick that I made. But it's really, really thin. And it's really small. And that's my best tip is just really take the time to make the perfect tool. Because if you can make the perfect tool for the side pins, all of a sudden it goes from feeling like this ambiguous brown, maybe even like red belt lock to like a purple belt level lock. I feel like Primuses are not too difficult now that I have my tool down.
I think for Primus, I use honest dongs that I've shaped rather than my multi-picks.
Yeah, you can get away with the MP10 if you have the Primus Everest, or some of the keyways. If it's like a really worn C keyway on the Primus, sometimes you can do the MP10. But for some of the cleaner Primus ones that have the tighter keyways, especially like the I think the E and the C, there's like the CP one and the different keyways. I have one here.
I mean, even the MP10, the problem is that they don't all come exactly the same size. So you kind of do want to shape your own tool.
Yeah, that's
true. I noticed. I got two of them and they're totally different.
Yep.
And I wasn't like telling you that you shouldn't have filed your multi-pick, by the way. I was just saying that I didn't want you to think that I was like telling you to file that one specifically.
It's fine. Trust me, it's fine.
And that if anybody, gives you a hard time for filing your multi-pick, I wasn't the one who told you to do that.
No, it's fine. And I haven't even used it for anything else anyway, so I wasn't ever like, man, I need that one because I shaved it, but it's fine. And LockHeat, Kraken wants to give away one of his logo locks, his pack lock logo lock. If you want to get into the giveaway, you hashtag Vegemite on our comments, and you can get in on that logo lock. So make sure you type in hashtag Vegemite.
What was this first one? Just darker color than the rest. This is the MMIX, I think, or something like. Is that the name? Am I saying it right?
Come on.
Somebody picking a mollusk?
I have it here. I took it apart. I'm looking at it.
All right, there's only 15 entries for the Kraken lock, hashtag Vegemite. Anybody else want to get in on that? Type it in now because we're about to start the drawing. Cameron actually wants to order Vegemite. Yucky. Amazon has it. Has Vegemite, I thought. I think that's right of it.
Yeah, Amazon's got it.
Oh, come
So.
Vegemite and then a yucky face.
Yeah. Open us MMXII.
The Marmite is even worse. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I can confirm.
That's right. Dig was crazy and did both. Yee.
I think I might have accidentally rekeyed it, one of the wafers. Because I'm seeing it's not lined up on the sidebar anymore.
Yeah,
Or maybe not just one of them.
I have a rekeying key that I've never used because I don't know what happens after I use it.
Yeah, the rekeying key, I have one too. It pushes on something inside and it's the same as a normal key, but then yeah, I don't know what I did here to make all the wafers misalign. No, but
It looks like the rekeying key is a little bit longer at the tip. It's got like a square.
yeah.
Look at them babies.
I wonder, I think if I can get this thing out, then I can actually rekey the wafers. That's probably, or move the wafers. That's what those bars do. Very interesting. Definitely gonna have to do some work to figure out how to get the key going again.
It just doesn't look like one of the locks that's very fun to pick, so I have never even started picking it.
Yeah.
Well, last chance to enter for Kraken's lock, by the way.
I got it open. Oh man.
You did it.
Yeah, it's always the same, but it's just three fingerprints in, but I don't have any. Sure, 5 pins make it more difficult, but it just take more time, I think. I think my tools are the problem right now. I really need to go like on the side. I need to tilt the flag into the. Here, let's try to show it. Maybe. Let's go into a high focus. Something like that. No, it's too much. Like here, maybe. Can I get it?
Congratulations on the.
So, I have to like.
It's tough.
I have to like.
Fleck?
What?
What do you mean when you say fleck?
I think he's saying flag. Are you saying flag?
Flag.
Flag. Okay.
All I heard was what?
I know. I was just reading his thing that says what under his name, and he said it, and that's why I just sort of laughed so hard.
I know. I heard you laugh. That's why I started laughing.
I really have to go like normally like that. Can you see something?
Yeah.
Like that. And for the last one, I need to tilt it like into this corner of this ledge here, of the warding, that it don't slip off, and then turn it down.
And which number flag is that for? That you have
This
to turn
one here
is. It
is
the first flag, like flag. Pin, not the flag. Sorry, the pin, like the pin number 1 or 3.
It's pin 2.
Pin 2. Oh, jeez.
No.
Oh, this is supposed to be a gun lock. Oh.
You're gonna have trouble turning it once you get further back.
Yeah. That's I think it's lucky to have this on the second one, but I need to train it. Need to train.
Last chance for the giveaway.
Do it again. That's the best about picking. I got it open. Okay, let's close it.
Yeah, we're very happy for you, Dig. That's hard to do. That's that's a lot of work.
It is.
You should be proud of 3. You know, you're getting there.
Yeah, the funny thing is I can pick the barrel part continuously. It's like, it's even faster to pick like my SR700 to get it into the after the taper ones.
Yeah.
But Yeah, then there comes the fingerpin part.
Stopped you in your
Well,
tracks.
not fingerpin, side pins. Oh, side pin part.
All right,
Also,
let's see who's going to win Kraken's.
Yes. Let's go. Congrats.
Nox Locks is the winner. Congratulations, Nox.
Congratulations. Yeah, D-Mac, right. But I learned those are side pins, not finger pins.
Oh.
Even if they have a finger, they are side pins.
Side pins, my bad.
Yeah, I heard the difference is finger pins need to be rotated and side pins not. But no idea whether that's right.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
But Snow said it, so it must be right.
I just call them jerk pins because they're jerks. I'm just kidding. But they are jerks.
I call them bastard pins. No.
Oh, Kraken's got a trucking lock logo lock he's picking now.
Ah, nice.
That was a nice
frozen
baby.
placemat.
Is his voice away or did
Yeah.
he mute it himself?
Yeah, he muted himself
Okay.
on there.
Okay. I got a new black belt login.
Uh-oh, what'd you get now?
No, I need to pick this one, but I got this one.
Oh boy.
That will be fun. And I hope it's not that much mastered, but yeah, let's see. Because they are different on our eBay. And there's one who sells like 3,000 of 3KS. And they are so heavy mastered.
Oh.
Or the ones where it's like a bunch of bins of them.
Yeah, right.
Was that on Kleinanzeigen? Kleinanzeigen?
Yes, right, Kleinanzeigen. And yeah, this one is from a normal house. And I hope that it's not that heavily mastered, but no idea.
Right.
Also later I have to pick this one. So the lineup is great. Okay, let's make key guessing. Keyword
What's
guessing.
that? Oh my.
You have to guess it. No?
Oh,
No one
what's
wants to
worn
guess?
out there? What you did to that?
No, I didn't did something. It's a lock.
Is it a BKS?
I just wanted you. Yes, it's a BKS and which model?
And I haven't picked it so long. You asked me these questions. Let me see. It's the BKS, not the multi-pin. What is it called? I have one. I picked one. Let me see. Come on.
He's searching in his library.
The Janus.
Yes, right. That's the Janus.
Look at the focus on your camera. It's crazy, Dick.
They're always playing around with it.
We have a new slogan for picking time, by the way. It's picking time, where Kraken gives away more stuff than on his own channel. That was by Kraken, by the way. That was his suggested new slogan. I promise I wasn't being a smartass. That was actually Kraken.
Well, now that I was picking that up, I don't know where to put my pick.
All right, guys. Well, y'all have a good rest of your day.
Oh, we'll see you later. Take it easy, and thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us.
Take care.
Gotta get going.
All right. Well,
Take care, Mike.
And I got a lock, which is which is really awesome. And I have a key, and I didn't got it open yet. With the key, even with the key, I didn't got it open. I can. I try to show it.
Take care, everybody.
Take it easy. Thank you for hanging out.
Yep.
Take care.
Wait, I need to prepare something. Okay.
Yeah, Norman. I think you will have to tell you why Dig Picks, his nickname on here is what, because we were talking about it on one episode, and I said Dig is the nicest person in the whole world, but when you're talking to him and he says what, he yells at you because he says what. So that's his nickname.
Yeah, that's my nickname. Okay, now I
alles auf Deutsch sagen.
What's that?
Someone talked in German.
Ja, sprich einfach.
I just heard a bunch of swear words.
Who said it? Nolan?
Ja.
Kannst du Deutsch?
Ich bin in München aufgewachsen.
Ah, krass. Aber jetzt lebst du in Frankreich?
What's that?
In Frankreich lebst du jetzt?
What?
Ich lebe jetzt in New Jersey.
Ach, krass. Okay.
This one you think Norland can't get any more cool.
Right?
Bust out another language.
Okay, let's go back to English. I use now the lock, and you have to guess what it is. I put in the key now, and now I turn it.
We can't tell by the sound of the lock.
Can you hear it?
Okay, try again.
Can you hear something?
I can hear click, click.
Yes.
Sounds that good?
It's a timer. It's a timer.
It sounds like a car turning signal.
Wait, I need to get my...
What kind of chromer? Chromer Novum?
Yes, right. It's this boy.
Oh my gosh.
And I didn't got it open yet, even with the key. It has some crazy... wait, I need to get it.
Something on the top.
Yeah, that is electric
and
that you
run.
can
Right?
that you can plug in this one, this lamp, and I think this is like a speaker.
Yeah, it looks like an alarm.
But I think the mechanism is here inside is a D&D has also one, and for sure it's a chroma. And yeah, here inside is he opened it already. Did you hear the click right now? This click is the moment when the lock close the mechanism again. So
Oh, wow.
if I go now in and try to turn it, oh no, it's opened actually.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, you can open it once. Okay, nice. So if you hear the click, you can turn it. That's interesting. But it's all mechanical, so it's really cool this time. Mechanism inside of there. I try to do it again. Wait, I'll show it on screen. Open a safe lock. Like that. We have to wait. You can, if you saw the video from D&D, he opened it and you see like a crazy dial mechanism of this time mechanism inside, and there is like a gauge. You can, no idea how to pronounce it. It's just a gauge, and you can change the timer, how much time it needs to close up again.
It makes me think of this little click.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah, it's also electronic lock.
Look, it's a drop and run. I put the key in and it made a click, 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 and I thought, oh, what I did. Okay,
The bomb's about to go.
I hope I can I need to wait. Timer is always the same. Yeah, there's a click, and now I can open it normally. Try it. Yeah, it gets out.
Very nice, Dick.
And I think it comes back. Interesting
look at
mechanism.
That's cool.
Really, I have no idea. I think it's like a security mechanism that you can't open it right away. That there is a delay, because if someone would pick it, or I don't know how to,
Or
want to
use the
steal
key as
something,
well.
or-
It does.
Yeah,
It's
but,
not necessarily just about pick. It's about time delay. So that
Yeah,
way people can't
Like
access
on
it
the
multiple times.
Like
Yeah,
on
you
the
need
time
a bit of time.
timed vault or something.
It's yeah, okay. So it's just to delay the moment that it's uninteresting for someone to steal something or something.
Well, yeah, if someone is like, here, give me the money in the safe or whatever, and the time delay is on, then they can't access it even with the key.
Just to get a bit of
They'll
time.
just have to wait until the time delay goes off, and by then the police will show up.
Cool system. Yeah, it's just a pretty cool safe lock, and yeah, I really love this timer sound. Can you hear it?
I have 2 picks on my desk. I have 2 picks on my desk,
awesome.
and I spent the last 5 minutes looking for the third one. I look everywhere for it. It's in my lock.
Where's my Oh, I'm sorry. My stupid is rubbing off on you. I apologize. I mess everything up.
Oh, interesting.
It's probably my fault.
I put it away again. I let it tick in the box.
At least you found it.
Yeah, after like 5 minutes of looking.
I hate when that happens.
Like trying to find the glasses on my face.
I've done that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna bail. I got some very important things to do.
Uh-oh, Zelda again.
I can explain that.
Zelda's calling. Thanks for hanging out, Kraken, and thank you for the giveaway.
Yes. Always fun to hang out, so I'm gonna get some Zelda in before work.
Nice.
That's a very important thing. Have fun. Okay.
Yeah, these fingerprints on here. Side pins, I guess. Dig, you said they're side pins if you don't have to rotate them, but fingerprints.
Yeah, Snow said it. And I asked him. Wait, I can't talk with you when I'm down under my table. Wait. Okay. So, no. I asked Snow to explain the difference from side pin, finger pin. What is a slider? And I think that are the three. And he said finger pins are those which need to be rotated. Side pins are like the normal ones in my V10.
Right.
But I would say everything is a side pin if it's on the side, but okay. And slider is, I think a slider can be unsprung or sprung. And yeah, I think they are just not formed like finger pins. They are maybe mounted horizontally, because I have.
They're like half wafers. They look more like a half wafer, if anything. So yeah, basically what he said is kind of the way most of the people look at it once you get into all those locks.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's again pick it. Whew. I can tell you those safe locks are really heavy.
You're gonna need reinforced floors.
And it's still ticking like I have a bomb under my table. Hopefully it stops soon. Yeah, so
That's funny.
I hope to learn picking it sometime, but yeah, will be a long time, I think, until then.
Yeah, there's so much stuff I want to learn how to
Yeah, it's funny. I think even if you are yeah, congrats to the black belt.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We barely even covered that today. You're officially a black belt now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you.
And I still think
Quite the journey.
Yeah, but I listed you as the next one to be black belt, and they're gonna take mine away if you don't do it. So you have to now, Dick.
I try to, but I think even if you are now black
You're
belt,
basically there, Dig.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Stop. But I think.
Come on,
still
hurry
with,
up then. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Just let me explain. I still think even if you are black belt, you have just learned like, yeah, I think you can go really fast way to black belt. And if there is someone who is really like, oh, that's a black belt, and he asks something you never approached before, you are like, oh, no idea.
Exactly.
It's like if you rush to black belt, never picked a quick set, and someone asks, you are black belt, you need to know how to pick a quick set, like Smart Key Gen 3 or something, where you need to shim and something. It's just
no, I hear you. I respect that for sure.
Yeah, it's just there are so many aspects in lockpicking, and you covered like 10% or so. If you are on black belt, I would say I'm on 1%.
I want to learn safe locks and all kind of stuff. Lever locks.
I need to learn safe locks and. Like this one, come on! Everything is so heavy here inside of here. But yeah, I need to. I worked through the video series and wanted to start with decoding and like with the sheet and work through it, and yeah. But first, I wanted to do the V10, then the die maybe, or in between the impression tasks.
Yeah.
Much to do. And I wanted still to do a self-made key for this lock. Where is it? But I think I don't want to do it as my
System D.
It's a Dome D.
Yeah.
But I don't have a key for it, and I really want to have a key for it, and I thought of making one myself. As just as a task. I have no idea whether it would be possible to use it as a task for black belt, but as it's, I need to ask and need to confirm it and so on. And yeah, I think I do it later. It's just something I want to do for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully video it maybe.
So impression it or just make a key?
Make a key from scratch. Like buying, I think I will do it from brass. A brass sheet and maybe bend it first, then with a Dremel like grind the unnecessary parts away. But I think I need to do it if it's flat. Grind everything away and then fold it to the right size.
He's talking about doing his own kind of like custom epic skill.
Yeah, I mean it's been done with the System D.
Yeah, no, I think here DMAC did B what is they called? Bylock, right? Bylock, right?
I know what you meant. Yeah.
But I think Bylock don't have a wording, right? It has just like straight sides, just like two straight.
There are
it's
more.
A U-shape.
There's more than one keyway on the System D, and on one keyway you can probably do it fairly straight.
Yeah.
I find with the epic skills, it typically has to be something that has real value, like real world value application in terms of like using it in a it's the skill that is required to do that thing that you get the epic skill point for is something that you could use in the real world situation, and it would, and making keys, I'm not saying that it's not, but maybe like you'd have to maybe come up with a couple different high security type of keys that you come up with a good way of doing it that is replicable. I can't talk right now.
Yeah,
Replicable.
I have no idea. It's just a job for myself because I wanted to do the key, and also the guy from who I bought it from, I talked with him, and he said he picked also and so on. He's also from. Is Northern still here? He is still here. He's from Kleinanzeigen, and he said something. He also sold me the second one for a really cheap price. He has had 2 of them, or he had the padlock. I bought that first, and later on he put on the second Dome D, and I asked for it, and he said, "Yeah, it might be the brother or let's call it brother or sister from the other lock, so it might be keyed the same."
Oh, that'd be cool.
And that's the last one he has, also without key. And I said I try to make a key later on, and if I get it and can replicate it easy, I will get into contact with him and send this key to him. So
yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I hope to get it done and have a key for it. That would be really cool.
Yeah. Well.
That would be really, really cool, because I think he told me he got lucky. His father or grandfather or something.
Did it. Or wait, no, never mind. That one is off.
What is off?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this MMIXX back rekey to the right key, and it's tricky.
Yeah. He said something like it was his father or grandfather who had to clear out a big factory hall, and it should be what is it called? Norlin, help me. Es sollte abgerissen werden.
Oh, it has to be torn down?
Yeah, genau, right. It has to be torn down, the hole, and they have to clear everything, and he was asked by his grandfather or something whether he wanted to have a look, and he found all those Doom Ds in the doors and on the key to lift up the big shutter doors, and yeah.
You grabbed them all.
Yeah, but it was like 4 or 5, something like that. And he said the other ones were all in really bad condition. And he sold the padlock, which is really good condition, one which is really good condition, and one double he held for himself, and also a padlock, I think he has still. But he said he won't sell that because it reminds him of stuff, and but it was really cool, and I try to make a key one day, and if I get it done, I send one to him. I always thought about pick one of the locks. I think the one which is not in the padlock. Gut it, take out the core, make my shape for my key. No idea how to do it in the end. I think I have to do it flat, grind out everything, measure everything, and then fold it up, and then hope to get the right shape. Might need several times to do it, but until I get to the final result which works. But I hope that I can. In the end, I grind out the wording, and then I have the blank for it, and then I can put it in the keyway, and then I see the key heights.
Yeah.
And then I need to cut the keys. or the heights, or yeah, I think I will grind it out because it's double-sided. It would be hard to use a file, I think.
Yeah, it might be a bit difficult.
Yeah, that's the plan.
It sounds like a fun project.
Yeah. I have too many fun projects. Still want to do my Disney Tanner pick, but yeah, still on the line.
Yeah, my problem with disc detainer picking is that the shaft on those ejector pins, when you turn it, they twist too much.
Really?
Yeah, they twist a lot. So you need them to be really short, otherwise it messes with your feedback. Because I have a silver bullet, and
yeah, sure, sure you have it.
And I don't really like it.
You really like it, or you don't like it?
I don't really like it.
Okay.
The problem is that when I use it, right, like when I turn it, the whole shaft just torques. So
yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, when I turn this, and so it takes all feedback away, because that's the tensioner on the end, and then when I go to pick it, the tensioner is like, not precise.
That's not good. But it's a problem of the shaft then, not from the pick, I think, or from the main body.
It's the shaft of the tensioner.
I thought they are stiff enough because it's hardened steel. I think it's really hard steel.
Yeah, I might need if I heat it, maybe I can make it more brittle but stiffer.
Yeah, right.
I can give that a try. But yeah, I don't really use it very much because I don't like it.
I also have, this is the first time I use my multipix, and I heard about how guys have problems with cramping hands and so on. And as I bought them and put them out of the box, I thought, man, they are really small. And then I use it, and I don't have a problem other than I slip off of those. I really have no idea how anyone can break a flag of multipick, because you can't really get that much torque on the handle, because you just slip off.
That's what keeps happening to me. I've done that about 10 times in the last 10 minutes. I keep
Yeah, but I think you can't, because of this slipping off, you can't break those flags.
Well, they brought out these new ones, right? So
yeah, right, exactly. And then I brought up the new limited ones with the big handles.
Yeah.
And I thought, fuck. Because I just bought those.
Better. That was my main complaint about multipix. The handles are so thin.
Yeah, right.
You can't use it. Then they made it. I had this one custom made.
Surprised it took them so long to do it, to be honest. After how many people have been saying it,
Yeah, it's definitely.
And now they brought up the bigger ones, and for the same price. And yeah, I would need to buy a complete new set. And I don't think they sell the handles separately.
No, not that I saw. Yeah.
And that's so. I have a full set. It was enough expensive, and I think the honest handles are better. And this one is a good one, and I think I can shape everything myself, kind of. And
the honest handles are great.
I really say no one needs multipix. Really.
Yeah, I like them a lot. I like those ones a lot.
The honest handles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honest are really cool. I really, if I have knew it before, I think I wouldn't gone for the multipix, but I was afraid of doing everything myself with grinding and so on, and I think I bought them at a good price, but and now I'm happy that I have them, because they are doing the job. I think every time I don't have a flag which fits, multipick fits. But if you take a little bit of time and grind everything you need, the Honest are way better, I think.
Yes.
But just because of the handle and the price. The price is just unbeatable. And hook sets are, I think, also great.
I find that the shafts are stiffer as well because they're so thick, and you just grind off just what you need, and you get really good feedback out of the Honests.
Yeah, right. If you have the Honest and say they are stiff, get the Gozo. This one here was once on sale on Amazon, and it was for, I think, €6 or €7, and I thought, let's get one. It won't be a problem. I got one. The first one I got was there was something mistake inside of here which didn't clamp the pick really good, and so I got another one, and this problem wasn't in here. This here is stiff, and it comes with a lot of pick tips, and those are really much stiffer than the Honest. Really, really much stiffer, and it's still totally strong.
From Amazon?
Picking. Yeah, it's from Amazon. Normal price is around, I think, €15, which is still not much. And I thought of... okay, let's stop it. I thought of getting me the Honest, and I put like a small cool pack together, because I first wanted just to get this one without the multi-picks, to get a sheep pick set and a complete pick set. Then I had the problem that I didn't got, I think, right flags in the Honest set. I have no idea why. And because I didn't got right flags, or not the amount which should be in here, I got this thing, which is something for needles.
And I've seen this, yeah.
And these are the tips which come with or the spare tips which are from the Honest, which I exchanged already. You see, those are the Honest, and the short ones are the Gozo, and that is the rest of the picks which are over, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I have Gozos.
And they are really, they are just stiff, and you really need to work them, need to do a bit of work to them, maybe not, but you need to grind down the shaft or sand it. I also, these here, I sanded, and this here on my, where is it? There. This here I grinded with my rotary tool, which worked really fast, and it was a lot of fun to do it, actually, even it was just a small job. But
once it's done, it's nice, you know.
Yeah, right. And I took my lock with me and grind it. And then once it fits totally, I try to pick with it.
If you want really, really bad flags, you get the well, I think they maybe did something, they redid it, but the Sparrow's black flags, these are the absolute worst.
I think they're still bad.
They're still bad?
Yeah, from what I've heard.
Yeah, Knox said it was an honest letdown. The spring steel doesn't work well for twisting.
So everyone here in the chat, get hook or honest and just send them down by hand like that, or with a machine. And even if you slip one or cut it here, you have like 50 spare ones. This set totally is like, I think this one was for €3 or something, or €4. The honest set I think was around, what price is it? 20 to 30 around. Wow. And the Gozo I bought on a sale for €6-7. So in total, I would say on the normal price, if you don't go for sale prices, it's around 50. And I think it's even just the handles are so much worth it. It's just a cool set, and you don't need a multi-pick.
Yeah,
but
someone else
it's
said
cool
they
to
don't
have
like
it.
Silver bullet either. I think it was Chris. He says, I don't like my silver bullet either. Yeah.
It's interesting how much those really high expensive stuff isn't even better.
Yeah, and then
That's
Yeah, and
crazy.
then like you got a couple people saying they don't like this the sparrows ones, and the multi-pick, the most expensive ones are the tiniest ones.
Yeah, I might have to get that multi-pick one to try that DD pick out.
Yeah, I really want it, but it's so expensive. If you compare to RVB or the Silver Bullet, it's for sure worth the price. I think with those modularity you have, and yeah, it will get way more expanded. I think in the future, and you have a really long time from this tool. If you don't force it too hard or something, even if you have it and or see the internals of the RS, it's crazy how much he did in it. Captain Hook, it's just mechanically totally it's perfect what he did there. He thought of everything. I think he put some what are they called? It's like a bushing that it slides better. Yeah, really, really cool stuff.
I'm still messing with it, MMX.
Yeah, I think I got it. I just need to test it now, which, will probably result in me finding out that I didn't get it, but we'll see. Oh, I heard something click, which I don't think that's good. I think that might have been one of the wafers changing positions. I don't know. We'll see. I think that I realized something now, why that would have happened. Let me see. Out of position? No, everything's still in position.
I realized even on side pins, I really need to keep track on which pin I set it or set. Or which pin I set.
Yeah,
and,
there you go. Exactly. Nice. Good fix.
I really have to keep track of it, and after I think of like I don't get any other pin, I go back to the last one, and most of the time I didn't push it deep enough.
Yeah, they're hard to figure out, that's for sure.
Nope. Yeah, time for dinner.
Nope.
All right. You don't want to see if I got this fixed or not?
Well,
I got it.
It's either that or make the wife angry. So
I fixed it.
Oh, great! All right. Good to know. All right, I'll catch you later.
Now you get to know, and you get to make sure your wife doesn't get angry.
Yeah, don't let the wife get angry.
See you, buddy.
See you.
Thank you for hanging out. So I want to put this other Everest in this padlock, the one that has the key. So I've got to take this back off here and put this little piece on there, I think. And that will make sure that it it opens when it has to open. Because it will turn. So let's see if I can actually do that without screwing everything up. Probably not.
I hear someone's kitty cat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's mine. He's doing it for weeks now. We just can't figure out why he's doing it.
He wants attention.
Yeah, but we give him attention. He has food. He eats. He has water. He drinks.
Yeah, have you taken him to the vet or anything? Have you given him? Have you done like blood work and stuff or anything? Maybe he's not feeling well
No, not
or
yet.
something's wrong.
But he looks fine. He doesn't call for attention, but
All right.
he looks healthy.
I rekeyed this lock. I accidentally rekeyed it off of this key. And then I managed to rekey it back onto the key. Yeah, this thing is very complicated, I can tell already. I still don't fully get how it works by a long shot. I just know kind of how it works. So I got this.
Oops. Shoot.
I'm very excited about.
What is it?
It's a bath pillow. Now I don't need to like break my neck when I'm trying to study when I'm in the bath. Where I like to do my studying. Just sit in the bath, and for some reason I focus well there.
Well, now you'll be comfy. I just don't know if that's going to be right. Oh, shit's going out.
No.
Wrong. It shouldn't be wrong. Yay! That's right.
What you do if you think you need to push a pin too deep and you can't get it? Is there some way to get deeper with the flag?
You can sometimes, once you turn the flag at all the way where it's all the way pointed up, then you can lever it a little bit, almost like a pick sometimes. But then that's like, that makes it a little bit like you have to be careful because you can bend your pick by doing that.
Yeah, sure.
And then also, yeah.
I'm scared.
Also, just try to find a like a longer flag, because typically it just means that you need to find the right shape flag, and your flag might be too short in the first place.
That could be also.
Double check it again. Yep. Okay. All right. So I put the Everest in here that has a working key. So now the padlock has a working key, which is cool. I'm going to pick this one. Yay.
Okay. I think I need to ask you some other thing. If you shape a flag to the size of a keyway, do you put it like horizontally and it needs to just go how to call it? That it doesn't touch the wall? Just that size? That you can just go completely around? That it's
Say that again?
Oh, it was so complicated. If you shape your flag, to what size you shape the flag in the length?
It depends. You measure it for each specific lock that you're picking. Which lock are you picking?
A V10.
Okay, so for the V10, what I do is I
could measure mine now, but I just shaped it a bit, put it in, test it.
If it's thick enough that, so let me see if I have my V10 somewhere. I have a V10 somewhere here. Anyways, imagine this is a V10 because I don't know where my V10 is around here. So,
Imagine that you have 10 years.
so you want to take a flag that is a right-handed flag. I'm pretty sure is what it's called, and as long as it's wide enough that, like, the same width as the keyway.
Yeah.
So that way you don't need to like twist it when you're putting it in. As long as you can put it in just straight like this, and like as long as it's the exact length of the keyway, then it should be long enough.
It's the same. What?
Okay, let me see if I can find the detail.
I think you mean horizontally from the left edge to the right edge.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that is exactly the length which I did to this flag.
So then it should be long enough. Even on the high lifts, you just need to be placed in the right spot.
Okay.
One thing I would say is just practice like the sidebar by itself, so that way you know what it feels like. It can be a bit confusing.
It's the sidebar by itself.
Oh, it is already? Nice.
It's just 3 finger pins.
I think I have to
Those
take
would be on the V10. It's not finger pins; those are side pins.
Oh. Did I say it? Did I say it before? I knew that would happen.
You knew that would get you, huh? Yeah, I have to take my mine down a couple pins too to get used to it again, because I had it up to 5 and then I quit working on it for a few days and now I can't remember, so I'm gonna have to take it down again.
Yeah, no, I got one. Yeah, woo! And now I need to find the last one. It's just like I need to put the flag in, put it completely down, as be like a right turn onto the warding on this up facing, no idea warding, and just slide down the keyway. And if there is just a little bump, that might be a key or a side pin.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be it.
So, did you catch what I was munching on there?
I won't say what was. What?
Did you see what I was munching on?
Munching on.
Oh, you had a hash brown, didn't you?
Yeah, hash brown for the hash man.
Ah, okay.
You know, Dig, you can mark your pick. You should mark your pick with something to show you where it's at, where each one is.
Yeah, that's really no problem, I think. Ah!
He got mad.
I really need to set one down.
I don't want to set. I think this one has this.
I think I need to.
You know what it
test
could
more.
be, by the way, LockHeat? Is your cat fixed?
What?
Is your cat spayed or neutered?
No.
No? So that's what it is. They're just season. They're in heat right now.
Oh, that could be.
It's not what it could be, it's what it is, 100%. If your cat isn't neutered or spayed, is it a male or female?
Male.
So yeah, he wants to go prowling and, hook up with all the female cats. And then fight all the other male cats for dominance and territory.
So he's asking me out then, because he's doing it inside and looking at us like, hey, come on.
And he can smell the pheromones and stuff from the other cats that are within the vicinity, a couple miles or whatever.
Yeah, female cat might be running around outside and he probably smells her.
Exactly. 100%, that's what it is.
Oh,
Not even 99.9%, that's 100% what it is. So That being said,
he has a bigger brother, and that is the kind of alpha male around here, and he's absolutely scared of them. Like, and he's the womanizer of the two, so to speak.
but especially right now, but in general, you should be careful, like about letting your cats out by themselves, because they'll get in fights with other cats. They get hit by cars, all sorts of stuff. They might, get all sorts of diseases from other types of animals, or from mating with other cats, or whatever. There's all sorts of things that could happen. They also hunt the birds, the native songbird population, and there's a lot of like endangered songbirds, and one of the leading causes for them in that situation is because of domestic cats. So anyways, I'm something that I have always been a little bit preachy about. I hate being preachy, but that's, if I'm going to be preachy about anything, it's about cats.
Yeah, Chris always bring in mice. Oh, thank you, lockpicking gal.
It also depends where you live and the place and everything, and if it's a farm cat and stuff or whatever. But I mean, still, farm cats don't live long lives. They end up usually getting killed by coyotes or whatever.
No, we don't have coyotes here, but we live in the countryside, so they have kind of everything they need.
We have like hawks and eagles and predatory birds, although they don't usually go after cats, but they can.
Oh no. She said hers brought in a chipmunk one time and another time a small snake. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Cats, that's the other thing. It's not just birds. It's like they'll go after all sorts of small mammals. So, I mean, it's good if it's in your house and you have a mouse problem or whatever. Although I always just take the mouse and then I drive it a little bit away from my place and release it. So then it becomes someone else's problem.
I did the same.
Yeah.
You need to drive it really far away because a mouse can track the way back like a few kilometers.
But to be honest, most of the time my cat will kill the mouse. Where I live now, there's no mice, but where I was living before, my cat is ruthless. He'll catch the mouse. He doesn't play with the mouse. He just bites its neck and breaks it in one bite. He knows exactly what he's doing. He seems so cute and so sweet, but when he has a mouse, he's pretty evil.
He's a predator.
Every few seconds, I hear Dig going.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's not the same like on. Okay, it is the same. On normal pin tumblers, if you can't get the understanding why you can't set a pin, it's mostly because it's too deep, or most of the time for me it's because it's a deep reach pin, like this one on the last.
Are you looking at your key and then holding your pick? Let's see your pick compared to the slots on the key. How high do you have to lift them? Do you have to turn your pick the whole way? Do you have to?
You mean the side pins or the normal main stack?
I
never compared the.
Yeah, take your pick and compare it when you put it next to the key. Like here, I'll pull mine out and I'll show you what I mean. Like just. So
measure your pick against the key.
Yeah, and here's the side pins. So I know I have to turn my pick the whole way on this one and halfway.
Really? That's possible?
One. Yeah.
Of course.
Turn
the key is
the other way. So
the key is the thing that lifts the pins in the first place. So you may as well use the key to see how high.
Yeah, it should be working because
you're probably overlifting all the pins because they don't really go up that high.
Yeah, really.
Very small lift. Very small
really.
Lift. That first one's really low.
Wait, I need to test. Wait,
Yes.
where am I? I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
That'll help
yeah.
you get the idea of like, the first one's very low. You barely have to twist your pick. The second
It's
one's
nothing.
pretty high.
It's almost nothing.
Yeah, so you're probably overlifting them. You probably only have to just hit them a tiny, like just a couple clicks,
Oh wait, I don't have the first one in.
Yeah, check the one that's in there and check it with your pick. I think that'll help you a lot too to figure how much you have to twist that. Probably not a lot.
Yeah,
It'll
I
also
think
help if you know which pins are actually in there.
I think I might 3, 4, 5 right now. No, one moment. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. The middle one.
There you go.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, so double check on your.
I heard you should have always sidebars balanced, and what I understand about balancing is like put in 1 and 5 or 2 and 4 or just 3. And because I tested around with 3 and it was too easy to open, I put in 2 more. I could have removed the third one. Yes, the third one, but I thought, yeah, let it in.
Yeah.
But
But you can also memorize like just about how far your pick has to turn to push each one up. That can help you like visualize in your head how far you're twisting to get that to set. Because I bet you're twisting and you're oversetting them.
Yeah, I think I need on the end of this binding order. I need really much force, and I think I slip through, like oversetting it directly.
Yeah, you might have to go around it, kind of like up over it and then down on the other side or something, because some of them are very, very barely lifted. Mine is.
Is it possible after you set one side pin into a false set, or not false set, into the false gate, or in between, that you still can pick the others? Normally not, right?
Yeah, no, you could. Sometimes you might have to. You might have to do that. You might have to just click one, and then another one will bind, so you have to go to the other place, and then.
Yeah, sure, but if you overlift it.
Oh, if you overlift it, no,
you
the
then
other one shouldn't bind,
progress
huh?
on the other pins?
Yeah, Isaac, if you overset a side pin, do the other ones still bind or no?
It depends on which one you overset, but usually no, because that overset one is the one that's binding, and if it's overset, then
it's in the way of the other.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the way of the other ones. If you're on like a false gate or something on that one, and that's the one that's binding next. But sometimes, as you go in between gates, a different pin will start to bind, and then it'll lock into the next gate. But it depends. So I can't say that it's like every single time. But one thing though is if you overset it, typically you're not picking it the right way, because you want to progress the heights of the side pins bit by bit until you get to the right height, and you should know if you're in the true gate, or you should at least know that it's not ready to be set, because if it's really stiff, then you know that it needs to go up a gate. If it's loose, then that means it's either set or it's not binding. Depends on what type of loose,
Yeah.
Was that supposed to be a reference to what I was saying?
Yeah, right. Next hash cookie.
Context is everything.
Yeah,
interesting. I think this little bit shallowness from this multi-pick is the difference to my self-created one. It has like a bit round shape.
Yeah.
A little bit only. But I think it's enough to get it.
That's
Or the No, it's the different. The multi-pick one has like the shaft, and the flag is like on the top point of the shaft mounted. And on mine pick, it's a little bit deeper. It's not quite as high as here.
Yeah, because I'm just wondering which one you're having to lift so high that you have to turn your pick and all that stuff. You know, I wonder what it looks like on the key. Is it really hot that high, or what's going on with it?
Yeah, maybe overset already. But I can't feel any pin anymore. Might be overset again, but I could progress, so I'm totally deep in the core movement, and I think I'm on the last one, but I can't get it set because it's so deep. Poking for it, but I can't find it.
If that happens to me, then I usually put my pick on another section of the warding, and then try to lever from another section of the warding higher up into the keyway. If you have to lift it high.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I can. It's just one ledge down here, or I can put it deeper. But then I can't access the side pin area anymore because I'm on the left of the warding. I think there is no gap. It's closed. I think the warding is completely closed.
Oh my goodness!
Because or isn't it? Because it's called undercut, I think.
Yeah.
And the undercut of the warding is completely closed to the left side.
Oh my!
So
didn't you say there's a lock that's called that?
What did I say?
There's a lock that's called like the Spill de la Undercut.
I don't understand anything.
What's the name of that one, the SK6, or there's
the undercut. The SK6 undercut.
See, I knew it.
Yeah, I have it, but I didn't approach it yet. I got the last one set, and now there's one. The first or the second one is binding, and did anything. I got 2 clicks out of this.
Sometimes with those, I don't even turn the flag. I lift it like I guess you would push down because yours is going the other way. But I push down on the whole pick instead of
also did that.
Twisting the flag. I tried that on a couple of my pins. That actually works.
Yeah. Also
hey guys, how's it going?
Hey Knox, how are you?
Hey buddy.
Doing good. Whatchamacallit, I just wanted to show you guys real quick what my today's video that I dropped was for the bare bones versus Peterson comparison. If you look at the handles, what I like about the bare bones is they have an extra little 1/4 inch kind of at the back of them, so it gives you a little more room to maneuver. And then width-wise, I mean, they got more for you to hold on to.
I got it! Oh.
And then if you look at even
oh man,
profile-wise, they're very super similar.
Yeah.
And if you back them up, it has a little extra shank room.
Which one do you like better?
Well, see, I'm used to Petersons, so they're a little stiffer. Where the bare bones 301 is closer to like a Sparrow, is a little bit of springiness. So I'm kind of a little bit used to the Peterson stiffness. But handle wise, dude, I would definitely take the bare bones handles all day, without a doubt. So my main video, I showed the 20,000 kit that they just released, and then I made my own.
What's the measurement on the bare bones length?
I don't know the exact measurements for the picks nor the handles. Now you have to look at their website. They have the exact PDF that breaks down everything from width, length, measurement, how to glue them properly, all that kind of stuff. That's all on there. But these were my 20,000 that I made before he made these clear handles. just in the sense that white was generally 15,000 and black was generally 2030. So, you know, the hybrid, I would know that these were my 20,000. So these are the butcher's blocks, 3 bones deep. So I kind of compared these to the Sparrow's SS devs. I mean, they're not exact, you know, profile clones, but they're that extra depth in the hook compared to the, you know, basic kit. So that's like my one video, and then the last thing that I have from Pop's house is my first lever lock, which I thought was, I've never, you know, had a real, I've always had, you know, skeleton keys or lever keys, but I never had an actual, and I actually see like the wording on this, and it actually has to line up somewhat decently. So at least it was made semi-recently, but never actually, you know, had a lever lock, so to have one added to my collection now, super cool.
Congratulations. That's a nice one.
Yeah, never heard of the company, but
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
yeah, a little piece of history.
I think that's really neat that you ended up with all that stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely a good score.
I got also a piece of history. Should I show it? I really
Show
need
it,
to
Dig, show it.
What's that? Good.
Okay, wait, I need to open my just to put some.
Dig, your lock is upside down.
Wait. Yeah. It's wrongly mounted, I think. It's this one.
Or your vice is upside down. One of the two.
What is that?
I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it's upside down.
That
I
thing
can
is
put
cool.
it like that. The logo is still.
Oh, there. Now it makes much more sense to me.
Oh my gosh.
That is a really cool piece of history.
Poor Dig. You mess with him so bad. He's gonna game one of these
That's the
days.
key for it.
Oh, that looks neat.
Yeah.
What the heck?
This looks really cool. No idea why there is this cutout on the end.
Wow.
Get it close.
Look at that key.
Key retainer, maybe?
Oh,
It's a really cool lock.
definitely.
And it's like also works flawlessly. Really cool stuff. Also cool to pick, but
Very cool.
yeah, I never. It was made before the Euro shape was invented. So you see, like it has something of a normal Euro oval, but also something of a Euro, kind of. And yeah, it was made before that was invented. I think it's also made before First World War, maybe? Second World War? No idea. Yeah, but a really cool lock. I got actually 2 pieces of history.
Yeah, that is really neat.
And the other one is a really cool lock from America. It's, I think there was already someone who showed it, but it's that one. No, it gets even more crazy.
I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger myself on the community lock noob set for the dimple locks. Same thing for the hand wise, like for the hand size.
So a Siegel Heinz system.
Oh wow.
Oh, bad.
That's the one with the trap pins inside.
Why don't you pick that lock?
What? I really need to pick it, but yeah, I didn't approach it yet. It's still in my cabinet to look.
No, but seriously though, when you actually do pick it, just pay close attention to like the clicks, because
the clicks
you want
of the
to you want to overset 2 of them so that way they don't drop down. I think it's 2 or maybe even 3 of them.
No, it's 2. There's one shim inside. Normally. No idea whether it could be different, but normally there's one shim. You need to overset or get to the next shear line that this shim is it called shim? Wafer. It's a wafer. This wafer gets in between the locking mechanism and that just doesn't
The
lock up.
T-pin. It has like a T-pin and then there's a wafer underneath. But yeah,
Yes, right.
so just be mindful.
Yeah, right. But
But if it does end up getting stuck, you can just disassemble it.
yeah, right. I can take off the cover, the breast plate.
Just, sometimes that turns out to be messy or frustrating or difficult to do.
Yeah, I didn't approach it yet because I was so worried. But it's a cool lock, and I'm so happy I have it in my collection. But I have so many locks up for after my black belt or what I want to do after it. Also, I still need to do the German ones, like the SK6, the VSV, like the R10. What else have I here? Yeah, so many blocks. And I for sure need to get some Mivas. I really, I'm jealous if I always see people pick Miva locks, like Miva U9 or those other brands like Opnos, like the Milmolis. I think that's one of the coolest locks I saw ever. I really, there was once, I think it was Dr. Hogmaster, I think, or anyone's posted something on Reddit, this is the coolest lock ever, and showed the mechanism, and I think it wasn't even the cutaway, but you saw the wave. Is it a wafer lock?
Oh, I don't know.
We're getting the Grammy treatment.
Isaac needs to help me.
What's the question?
The Opnos Memolis, is that a wafer lock?
That's the one that I was playing around with here. No, I was playing with the. Yeah, I think it. I'm trying to remember that other one. I need to look at it. I need to look at it. Let's see. I don't know. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
It wasn't in a cutaway, but he put in the key, and you saw all those. I call them wafers. Go to the right side and line
the
up.
levers, you mean? Those levers kind of
Yeah,
like...
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's
Is it the
levers.
levers? Is it a lever lock? Okay.
You can call it levers or like half disc wafers. I've heard of people call them or like sprung disc wafers. But they're basically levers. That's what they are, from my understanding. I think if that's the lock I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It's like a Miwa U9, similar.
Yeah, right. But I think it looks really cool. But yeah, I have much on the lineup here.
Oh, goodness.
Really stock to buy stuff.
I need to decide on a lock to pick next and just pick that one instead of switching around because I haven't had it.
Yeah, but LadyLocks, I heard you have a twin.
What's that?
I think he was asking about that padlock, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no!
Which padlock?
The one that you had out before.
Oh, this one?
Padlock out?
No, the square one that I told you was upside down.
Oh, the one.
Okay, this one. It's Schmeling, I think it's called, but I have no idea. It's so. It came up. Do you know the forum Kuxa? It's a German forum for lockpicker stuff, and they have almost always is
old
that
shape Euro.
The old shape Euro. Yeah, that's this one. They have like always informations about really, really old locks, and even cooler stuff than I have here. And this one was one of those where there's one posting about it, and the guys just said something like it's from the brand Smelling. It was made pre-1945 or something, and it was before it was invented and so on. And there were like few guys which said where to get this one, and they almost everyone said something like, yeah, get the hands on something like that is really hard because they won't normally sell everywhere. And I just looked it up because I wanted to know what it is, and it was for sale. And I thought, yeah, okay, let's get it.
Nice.
Because no one wanted it, and I think still, even if it has no really security mechanism, or when I picked it, it felt like there are security pins inside, but just like something like a spool or serrated. But yeah, it's really cool. Also, no idea it's different made because you have like here the screw. I need to focus again.
For what lock, duct tape?
Oh, I need to focus. Here, you have this screw, and I think after you disassemble the screw, the whole system will come off. It's screwed completely through it. Yeah, you can see it maybe there. You can see it. And after you put it out, I think everything fall apart. And those pins inside here might need also be disassembled. And I'm not sure whether I want to do that.
Yeah, probably.
It's a complete closed lock. There's
it's
nothing
a very
else.
neat lock there. I don't know that I would want to take it apart
there's
either.
nothing
Because you
else
never know.
than those pins. The screw is maybe a part which I could take off, but I'm afraid of something like if here is something like a nut, and I screw it out and the nut fall down, I can never get it back on. And I know this constructions from my work, and those are really shit if it was done like that. And
Doug Tape says we're inspiring him to go downstairs and put the belt grinder together to make the dimple picks he's in the process of making. Isaac said, what lock are you talking about for, what lock are you making the dimple picks for? And yes, you definitely should do it.
Yeah, right. I have always a problem with changing my flag sizes or something. I don't know just which flag or which size of the flags I should use to modify. Should I use the big ones because I never will use it?
Yes.
Should I use the
Those are the ones I would use. The ones you don't really use that often, those are the ones I would use because then, if you're not using them hardly ever, you don't want to use one that you do use because then when you want to use it next time, it's not going to be,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
What do you got, Knox? What's that?
That's from Locksport Viking. He made this one, and when he originally made it, it had this flag like native to the whole milling of it, and it was particularly made for the DeGard lock.
Oh.
And he was cool enough to ask me when he sent it if I wanted it with that tip, and being I didn't have any other dimple locks at that point, or if I wanted him to cut it out and put in the little Allen key there. So he did that for me. So he made it so it's universal. So in case the flag broke, I could replace it with, any multi-pick tips.
Sure.
But it's a lot, thicker compared to the regular multi-picks, and I'm curious to see what it's going to be like compared to the community one.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a nice one. I was going to tell you, the lock that I would work on if I was you would be that Kennard, however you say it, the Kennard one.
This one right here, this guy.
Yeah. Is that the D-guard? No, that one. I know it has pin and pin, but I did it with one single flag, and it literally took me like maybe 5 minutes to figure out and then pick. It's a really good beginner one, I feel like, and
okay.
I think if you just get a pick that's short, that's not going to hit those inner pins, and then all you do is then when you want to hit the inner pins, just slide it in a little better. You know what I mean? And then hit the inner pins with it, because I didn't even switch picks for that, and I didn't even realize it was a pin and pin. I just kept clicking anything that was binding, and then
I gotcha.
But I think that's a good one to start on because it's a little bit easier than that DeGard. That DeGard's going to be a bit rough.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And that's which I know LockHeat wants to go. He's trying to go to sleep. But in my quick little review already, just messing with the dimple, the Black flags. Yeah, this spring steel does not translate well for twisting, man. Like I thought Lockpicker 69 was a little hasty in how fast his review of it was. I mean, like 2 days after it came out in a 5-minute testing.
Yeah.
But it really does. It bends as opposed to I don't have the straight hooks.
He probably just tried it out and it bent right away, so he probably knew
Exactly.
it ain't no good.
Exactamundo. Yep. So that's even the bare bones ones from the bone rolls that I have, to me, are better than the black fags, hands down.
Yeah.
They just need more love.
I like these, this Huck set. I love them. They're like my favorite ones so far. And I haven't tried them on a dimple lock yet. I've been working on this high pin count lock, but it's the perfect, like it doesn't bend. I've even used it on my those side pins. I was using it on the side pins on that one lock, and they work great on that too. Like Dig was saying, those side pins, you have to really have something that's not going to bend for this, because they don't want to move. They do not want to move at all.
Yeah, see, that's one of the things too. If you know, ordering the bare bones, or they're much like the Huck set, meaning if you go sticking these tips into any normal dimple lock, you're going to be setting more than one pin at a time. So you're going to have to narrow the flags, or give them a good cleaning. Only probably one set's probably small enough to be ready to go. It's not so much that they're a matter of rounding; they're okay finish wise. It's just the matter of how big that hook is. Like that's a huge flag. Like, so that you're going to hit more than one pin and overset, and it's going to be a problem. But I mean, if you're willing to take the time like the Huck set, then to me, just a lot of the skull, you're going to know which way your flag is facing. You know what I mean? So in case you get it turned, or you're turned around, or your flag stuck,
I'll tell you what,
know which way to let
Isaac,
up.
I mean, I never wanted to even modify any of my things because I just hate doing it. I really do. It takes forever and it's annoying and all that. But thanks to Isaac telling me to do one for the Primus. I mean, I have to, because there's nothing will fit unless you modify it. But I mean, thanks to him, I like to do that now. And if I want to pick something and I find a flag that I want to use, and then I'll modify it to that lock, and then you can get more flag tips. So, in my opinion, now that I've done one and done a couple, I can say that, once I did that one, I just like the fact that you can do that to them. And those, you can always get another flag tip if you need it. You know what I mean? But it seems like once you modify one for a specific lock, it makes picking it so much easier.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I mean, really, the only ones that are, to me, are for sure ready to go are the multi picks. You know what I mean? Those ones are, are small enough flags and are, refined enough that
these other ones, I can say those multi picks are a little too bendy for my liking too.
Yeah,
even
right.
If they're not.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Really, this bendiness of multi picks is really annoying, kind of.
Yeah. And I think it's good for dimple locks. I think if you're picking a dimple lock, it's not going to bend like that because you're not using so much force to pick dimple locks. But when you're trying to pick the side pins and different, especially this,
you need a little more torque to it.
Eventually, someone's gonna come out with like the perfect dimple picks, and then they're gonna like go crazy. Similar, and I think it might be Jimmy who does it because he's talked about it.
Okay,
that would be sweet.
That would be really awesome.
But I think they're good for dimple locks. Like if you're just picking a dimple lock, you don't need that much force, and if you do, you just let off tension a little bit, and you can pick whatever it is. But I think I think the multi-pick is great for dimple locks, but not for finger pins and side pins and things like that you have to really use force with.
And multi-pick is just for the guys who just really don't want to invest in tools and sandpaper time and so on. They're just the go for tools if you just want to start.
Yeah, because they're.
I always said that I like my Huck picks better than my multi-pick.
Yeah,
flags.
Me too, because
but only after I've modified them. But yeah.
Yeah, right. But you have to take a little bit of time. Out of the box, the multi-picks are really usable, but I would always recommend like Hook or the Honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't tried the hook because you can't exchange the tips, which I find a little bit kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But I heard they need the least work on them compared to the Honest, where you need to send down everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Huck versus the Honest Dongs?
Yeah, right.
Honestly, the set is so cheap. It's like $30 or something that I don't really care. I just buy a set of the Huck ones because that's what I bought first. I've never gotten the Honest Dong one, so I mean, why choose something in my mind? Why choose something that I know when I know something else is already good? But that being said, I think it's the exact same way the other way around. People sometimes will get the Honest Dongs instead of the Huck ones first, and then they end up just sticking to the Honest Dongs from then on.
You can get the Huck set. What is that? AliExpress? Is it ALI Express?
Yeah, you got it pretty cheap off AliExpress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I like it a little bit better than the Honest Dongs, is because from what I've seen, it's a little bit easier to find them.
Yeah.
And it's also a bit cheaper, and I don't see that it's any worse.
No, I think they're pretty close, and I think that these
they
are
are
nice
pretty close.
because you don't have to do as much to take.
I think it's just a difference if you like. Do you want this exchangeable tips on the tips? There's a grab screw on the Honest.
Honestly, I don't like it. Doesn't have any like added value to me because of the fact that the picks are so cheap in the first place, and if I want a tip, I just get a new tip and make it.
Well, I can tell you on those Honest ones, I've had two now that the tips have fallen out, and I can't get any other tips to go in there because the screw is stripped and it just does nothing. I keep.
Oh no, kidding!
You need a little.
Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. Actually, it's interesting you said that.
I bought a set.
So
of
in that case, Huck ones are better
longer.
in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
I just bought a set of grab screws which are a little bit longer, and now you can tighten them really strong. So.
But then still, the handle itself is aluminum, so I mean, the metal on the handle is going to wear down. When the threading on the handle strips, then that doesn't matter what screw. You can try to grub it a little bit bigger, and then get a bigger screw. But then again, it's all this extra work for something that you never needed to do in the first place with the Huck set. It's just I've never had a handle come loose or anything with a Huck set. They're all so solid in there,
I never had a handle coming loose on the Honest either, so I think they are awesome because I exchanged all the tips as you saw.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have done that on the other ones because the Gozo tips are even stronger than the other.
Right.
But I will say having the exchangeable tips would be useful if you have like limited space and you just want to bring one handle, and then you could bring like 5 different tips. Let's say you're a locksmith in a place where you deal with all sorts of different types of dimple locks. That situation I can see it being more useful. That being said, we don't deal with different kinds of dimple locks where I live. It's just occasionally there might be some cheap Chinese one on a bike lock or something, or a multi-lock, in which case like if there's no in between, it's not common.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was surprised in the I forget whose video it was to see a white and yellow belt dimple locks. I was like, whoa! I didn't even know that they were that simple. You know what I mean? To me, I always thought looking at LPU, they're normally kick in at about green belt or higher or blue belt or higher. You know what I mean? Like around multi-lock level, and then pin and spools from there. But I never really looked at white or yellow belt dimples.
Some of them are so simple, like you just barely need to do anything. You put on some tension, you go in there, and then it's open.
Yeah, I think that's why you don't hear of them a lot, Knox, because I think for us, especially if you're trying to learn dimple locks, if you even tried one of those white or yellow belt ones, it doesn't have any value to you as a picker to learn that, because there's nothing to learn. It's just really nonsense until you get to about blue and purple level till if you're trying to pick a white one, it's just like slide your pick through and it just pops open, so it's not really teaching you anything.
I got you. There's no feedback to learn from, so
Right.
that's
Yeah,
not.
it's kind of crappy. It's
I
like,
got you.
okay, you know.
You can. There is a lot you can learn from it. One of the things being how bad locks are, but I mean, that's something you can learn from many different types of locks. You can also
It's
learn.
always this one. It's really okay. I test something.
By the way, I just want to say, Doug Tape, you can get the Huck picks from a couple different places. As Jen was saying, you can get them from AliExpress. You can also buy them from the Goso website. If you search Huck 8-piece dimple pick set on Google, then usually you can find it from some different places. eBay also sometimes has someone who's selling it for pretty cheap, like brand new sets and stuff. They'll buy like a large amount and resell them through eBay. So I'd say those kind of are the main ones: the Goso website, the AliExpress, and eBay, whichever one.
Definitely cheaper, and you don't have to worry about spending tons of money. And you can always file them down or do whatever with them and buy another set. You know, if you need more, you can have
another thing.
Just think: do you want to be on Team Diggs or do you want to be on Team Isaac and Jen?
No, I don't say it's either or not. But the hook is also better because, or not for the choice. I found out I bought like 3 or 4 of the harness from Amazon, and everything of those came. Some of the last one I bought came with 3 black handles. It's just like they ran out of colors, and then they are, if you are for quality and something, all was colored different. Like I had one with a really strong red, but scratches everywhere and so on.
Oh,
and some came, but all of them, I don't have the right amount of right flags in mind. It was like red, left flag, left flag, left flag,
man,
left flag,
too many
one
left.
right flag, left flag, left flag, left flag. And
That's
then I
annoying.
bought.
Yeah.
Where is my other? This one.
That was the
As I
Honest
already
Dog set?
This here is a Honest
Yeah,
Dog.
he said that set he got. Yeah, it was more left.
Okay,
than-
so even more reason why Huck is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really problem of those, but I like to have the possibility to exchange those, and the handles
Yeah.
are great.
I think
And-
you'll find though after you use them on some things like your side pins and stuff, you're gonna find out like I did. When you're using the handles, it totally strips that mushes out that aluminum, and it messes up trying to get another one back in there.
Yeah,
but if
maybe-
you're using them for just dimple locks, it probably won't do that. You know.
Maybe that's the reason why I use the spare handle I have.
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's just tightened down here inside.
Mhm.
I could
Brett,
show it.
if your thing is so far behind and you try to refresh the video and it's still 4 minutes behind, then just close the video and then reopen it, and sometimes that helps to refresh it to the right spot.
Like that. You see it? It has just like this shaped thing in the middle. It's clamped inside, and then if you
That's pretty cool.
hold this Kronos, it's
I like that.
stripped down, and you can clamp like. Oh, I found out I can clamp key. No, I don't think so. But if I would cut this down, that would be fit a key.
Similar to Southward's pen kit. Okay.
Might be a good tool for impressioning. No, it won't. Okay, now
Hey guys, I hate to be the party pooper, but my eyes are falling shut.
All right,
No.
we've got
Okay.
a sleeping producer, so we're gonna head on off, guys. we pulled almost 4 hours of picking time today,
A little
so
bit after
Yeah.
time picking.
tired.
Exactly. We
Well,
better
thank
hit the road or else LockHeat's gonna poop on us.
Yeah, thank you all. We don't want to see that, trust me. So we are going to go. But thank you all for hanging out with us.
So the shopping
and
show is
chatting
over.
and-
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good
Have a
one.
good night. Bye, everyone.
Take it easy, guys.
See you guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Woohoo! La 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 la. Woohoo!